Caw. Oh magpie flying in. Let's ace some attorneys and investigate.
Welcome to LoganRobo's channel, broadcasting live on twitch.tv/LoganRobo and on youtube.com/LoganRobo. Tonight's game is Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Gambit. Be sure to visit Scenic Gourd Lake, because a gourd time is always better than a bored time. They gotta hire somebody better for this tourist board. Thank you for tuning in to twitch.tv/LoganRobo and youtube.com/LoganRobo. Please enjoy the stream. And we're live! How is everybody doing? Look, my voice, it mostly works now. It's still like 5%, not quite there. It's like 95% of the way there. Oh my gosh. So good to be able to talk now and not feel pain. It's just like, it's still a little bit scratchy, but it's like, it doesn't hurt anymore. How are y'all doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm already behind in the chat. Oh, and I glanced over my overlay. I see that we even have a first-time chatter. Vortex Connor. Welcome, Vortex Connor. Would you prefer to be called Vortex or Connor? Whatever I know you by first, I'll know you by forever. Since we have a new person, I guess before I read the chat, I should give the rundown on the channel and everything. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Currently alternating between this, Ace Attorney Investigations 2, and Metaphor Refantasio. This last Tuesday, though, was canceled. I had a thing. But this month, we've added a few special Saturday streams, including this upcoming Saturday, where we announced on Discord on Monday we're going to be playing Bad End Theater. That was the result of the community poll to pick the next game. And I do read every comment in chat. I just sometimes get behind. I'm 3 minutes into stream and I'm already 3 minutes behind. So see, Extemporaneous was here bright and early with a lurk and a random Transformers check. Actually not random. Today in a YouTube comment, I learned there's a Transformer called Joe. Is this true? If so, sorry, Optimus. Joe is now my #1 favorite Transformer. There is. And that's not like a weird translation error. Like there was a Star TV, I think was the company that did a dub for, I believe it was Malaysia and Singapore, where they were calling Transformers Billy, Wally. This is an actual one. He's a little Micromaster. I believe he was part of a team that turns into trains. I think Six-Liner. Not the first, not the last train team combiner. So yes, Extemporaneous, it's true, there is Joe. And also, would you rather live in a castle or a skyscraper? I feel like, if the castle is like fully updated and furnished, like there's wiring and central heating and things like that, like all the modern amenities, and yeah, a castle. If not, if it's just like a castle that they're like, wear a coat when you're in there, I'd probably go with a skyscraper. Yeah. Rukov was also here early saying, Logan Robo is super chill, loves hanging out with everyone, and gets along with all kinds of folks. He's a pro at lounging in water. Always keeps his cool and eats a lot of greens to stay healthy. Sometimes he'll let birds sit on him for fun. Wait, birds? Oh no, that's not Logan Robo. That's a capybara. What are the noise the capybara make? Isn't it like a weird barking noise? I remember when I was like a long time ago when I used to play games on my phone. Did anybody ever have Crossy Road? I remember unlocking a capybara, and I think it had a weird noise. But thank you both, Rukop and Extemporaneous, for the early comments. Doc says, woot woot. Katie says, howdy. Been waiting for tonight for a good 20 minutes. I'm so sorry, Katie. Sorry, my voice is cracking a little bit, I guess. For our new friend, Vortex Connor. Last week I lost my voice. It was not good. I think I'm mostly okay. Quick said, note that you're about to hit the second half of the case after the scene here with Shelly outside the plane. Already got the guide tab open before the stream started in advance. Okay, thank you. So we got a safety net if I get stalled out or something. Doc says, gonna ask how'd the improv thing go, Mr. Robo? It went well. It was just like a company party we got booked for, which is nice because those actually pay money. And yeah, so I got there. There was a little bit of food. We did about an hour of goofy make-em-ups and then got to go home with a paycheck. So it was nice. Ray says, what's up? How you doing, Ray? Oh, and Magpie, thank you so much.
It's a game.
Thank you, Ray, for that. And thank you, Magpie, for re-upping the sub. 7 months, 2 months away from a subscription, baby. Thank you so much, Magpie. How are you doing? Bumbo says surprise. Hey, Bumbo, how you doing? I should glance at YouTube. Oh, Hidden Hand is back, saying, hey, how you doing? I'm doing better than last time. As you can tell, like I said, you probably hear my voice still isn't 100%, but it's getting there. Let's load up the game, and then I will keep reading some more comments in chat. So where we left off last time, I believe it was where the knight guy, I can't remember what name does he have in this. I liked that he was Horus, you guys said in the fan translation, but in this one he was, what was his, I can't even remember his real name, something Knight. But then Shelly Tequila showed up and is like holding the dull end of his blade up to his securely covered neck, which is a thing that you do, apparently. So we're writing exciting stuff. Yeah, and exciting music is happening. Quick 8 said also, previously on Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles is dummy blind, and now we have an assassin in our hands holding a literal horse as hostage. Bumbo says, boo, ah! That's so scary, Bumbo. Doc says, oh, rut, that's where we left off. Bumbo says, how cold is it? It's comfortably just below room temperature. I don't think you need to make any dramatic redeems or anything. But it's nice. It's comfortable, Bumbo. Doc says tourist board, more like tourist gourd. Ah, high five for that pun. What, huh?
She prosecute on my Gambit till Edgeworth.
Yeah, it's like prosecutor's Gambit. I hardly know her's Gambit. I don't know if that works. I still need to watch Queen's Gambit on Netflix. Wasn't that a thing a while ago with what's her name? Was Anna Taylor-Joy? Is that her name? Being a chess player. Thank you, Wendy, for the 10 bits. How you doing, Wendy? And there's Vortex Connor saying hello. Welcome, Vortex Connor. I hope you haven't already jumped ship because we're 8 minutes to stream and I haven't actually played the game. I promise we get to the game. I'm just very chatty. I like to say hi to people. Bumbo says, yay! Quick said, I wish I streamed today, but no. I had to have a hyper fixation on Criminal Minds for the past week. Almost done in season 2. I have so many feelings about it. I saw something that amused me. So tell me what you guys think. I saw somebody online was talking about that this person was saying, oh, my hyperfixations, they never go away, but sometimes they hibernate. I think there should be a term for that. If it's a hyperfixation that hibernates, it should be a hypernate, right? Hypernate, is that a thing? Quick said, welcome to iVortex Connor. Sometimes Logan will be very behind in chat, so you got lucky being here so darn early. Oh, and iVortex Connor says, oh, Connor's fine, great. Oh, it's like in Detroit Become Human. That's a good game. Doc says, Bad End Theater, massive win. It was close. It won by one single vote. The other 2 games were tied for second place. Connor says, yeah, all good. Quick says, Linktree. Connor's laughing, and Quick does the socials. So Connor, if you're interested, there's Linktree, has all the social medias, Discord invite, TikTok. Am I the only person who's still just uploading to TikTok like normal? And is like, I'll upload as many as I can scheduled when the band kicks in, because that's like on Sunday or Monday, right? I think. Quick said, there we go. And Ray says, Bad End Theater. I should play some game. So I'm going to pause for a second from the chat. See, Connor, this is how I get behind. Is that I'm like, I'll be back in like 10 minutes. Then I come back. It's like, crap, there's so much to read. It's been too long, Mr. Ow! Thank you, Rukov. That'll teach me to start playing the game. Thank you, Rukov. It's been too long, Mr. Edgeworth. But of course, this is the first time we've met face to face. Face to face. Yeah, because you got a stitch going down the center here. You're the assassin we've been looking for? In a sense, yes. A certain someone did indeed hire me to carry out a contract. And that contract did indeed specify I was to assassinate President Wang. I know I've seen his picture in one of my old files before, but oh, how could I have been so careless? Especially because he's got his branded logo. I do feel like if you're an assassin going undercover, you shouldn't have your logo on your shirt, but he's just all about branding, I guess. My bandage proved useful for bringing a knife into the park undetected, but I miscalculated in certain other regards. He didn't bring a gun? Now, shall we play a little game, Mr. Knight? Oh, I know how fond you are of such diversions. I want to see them play a death game. I feel like this wholesome game about murder doesn't have enough death games.
The stakes must be high in order for it to be fun, of course. Shall we wager, say, your life? What do you want from me? I would like for you to allow Mr. Edgeworth to remain in charge of the case.
Oh, he's helping. He's helping us. The murderous assassin is on our side. Okay, yay! Because I forgot, yeah, this whole thing, he was like gonna, the country of Zhang was gonna take over the investigation, and they were probably just gonna like arrest and kill Tabby over there as but she's very suspicious, so it's understandable. Very much so.
He what? What are you up to, the killer? I would simply like our mutual friend to see things through to their conclusion.
Huh? But why?
Bastian Rook was a man of great skill, one with whom I felt a certain connection.
That's true. Last 2 times we've been saying the 2 of them, they were smooching buddies. They've totally smooched. But it was one of those things where like one of them was undercover in disguise and like, oh, I don't know, this is the bad guy. But then like they both knew. They both knew. Let me read a couple comments in chat again, because once again, I'm already behind. Quickie says, but yeah, Bad End Theater. I was going to be fine either way for Yangtze or Bad End Theater, so I'm hyped. We could be meeting the president tonight, by the way, so I have the name fact for him in my notes just in case as a refresher. I'll probably need it. So thank you, Queen Katie. Bumble says, depends. Do I have people to tend to it? If yes, castle. If not, skyscraper. The amount of spiders in the castle because of the unused rooms. You could always do like the TV show Gargoyles. David Xanatos had a castle on top of his skyscraper. It was a castle above the clouds. That was amazing. You could sing a song about that in Les Miserables. Bumbo says, I mean the opposite. No, I get what you're saying, Bumbo. I get what you're saying. Magpie says, I'm doing good, busy as ever. Weedle says, hello, puppy kicker. How you doing, Weedle? My sincere sympathies to the game, which shall go unnamed, did not win in the poll, but it was close. We'll still try and get that in sometime soon-ish. We're gonna have some extra Saturday streams this year, and I do want to play it some more. Also, I saw there's an announcement about a 3rd game in the series. Is that right? Bo said if I have to clean it, skyscraper. If not, castle. And Rukov with the hydrate command, I'll hydrate and then play a little bit more. Oh, and I see Hidden Hand is saying, yeah, soundtrack still a banger. Says Logan, I love the voice acting. Thank you, Hidden Hand. I like doing the voice acting, so that works out for all of us.
It is only right that the truth behind his death be brought to light.
I do really love I feel like you see this a lot in anime and Japanese media, the character type where it's like they're enemies and they hate each other, but they have great, like, deep-seated respect for each other. And so that's how, like, Shelly the Killer, I guess, is with Bastian Rook.
With Mr. Rook's departure, the case is now yours to investigate, is it not, Mr. Knight? I'm simply asking you to transfer that authority to Mr. Edgeworth. It's not something worth losing your life over, surely? You're just the investigation. You're just using the investigation as an excuse to get close to the president. Am I really? I suppose it is true that in order for the investigation to proceed, we will need to enter the presidential plane. You think I'm going to let you near him? I'm his chief bodyguard. Are you?
Hey! Oh, I heard what happened. I will check the chat. I will check the chat. Do I need... Oh, crap. I just looked at the overlay and I see Crystal down at the bottom saying, Logan, boo, get Kigurumi now. Hang on. I gotta scroll up from that. Oh, crap. Connor, if you're still here, you get to see an unusual thing. I don't think it's that special. I don't know why you all like it, but somebody has redeemed that I gotta wear the Monokuma Kigurumi. Oh, yep, there's the pin message. Okay, hang on. I'm a man of my word. I will do that. I gotta unplug my earbuds while I do this, so I won't be able to hear y'all for a minute. So any TTSs or sound alerts will fall upon deafened ears. So hang on a second, everybody. Let me go get it. It's just over here across the room. Hang on. Okay, I got it. Just gotta get this thing here. Here it is. See, I got it. All right. Let's get the rest of this thing. All right, where's the leg hole? There we go. There's the leg hole. That's where I put my legs. In the leg hole. I'm just gonna keep talking from off here, so if any lurkers are like, where's the streamer? It's like I'm putting extra layers of clothes on off stream, y'all. Sleeve. There's another sleeve. This time I remembered that there's a tail I have to move out of the way when I sit down so it doesn't squish my butt. Okay, hang on. I gotta button it up though. Yeah. Oh, why doesn't that button want to stay in? There we go. 1 and 2. And then I'll get the earbuds back in. Hang on, everybody. 3. Oh, come on, button. It's one of those types of buttons where it's like the hole doesn't go on the other side. And then gotta snap the giant distended belly into place. And I will stand up so you can all see that I've got it on. Oh, oops, I put the snaps on the wrong ones. And snap, and snap, and snap. There we go. Here it is. I'll show it off for y'all. And there it is. There's the big old belly button. There's the tail on the back. And the hood. Ramona Kuma. There you are. For anyone who remembers the Danganronpa days, it's punishment time. Can't do that voice at all with it. Okay, hood up or hood down? What is the requirement here? What is, hang on. Oh, wait, I see a notification on my screen for a raid. When did that happen? I didn't hear anything. I didn't have my earbuds in. When was the raid? When was the raid? Is that, oh, it's Nora. Have we done a shout out yet for Nora? Oh, there it is. Oh, crap, it's a Wendy old bag.
Edgy boy is crazy. Edgy boy.
Oh, yeah. That's back when Maya was as edgy boy with the stuff she would say. I miss Maya. She's not going to be in this game. I hope Oak will forgive me that Maya's not in this game.
What?
So thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? What were you streaming? What were you playing? Let's see. Oh, Persona 4 Golden. Who was it? Was it Wendy that posted that clip from one of the Persona 4 anime? And I'm like, I miss Chie's voice. Oh, Poll just appeared. Logan's personal coat of arms should have, I know what my family's coat of arms has, I can tell you that. A purple robot, a yellow bear, plum blossoms means lonely, mask of comedy and tragedy, and dice and game piece.
Monokuma, I am sick, help me. Also, I finally got Nora to use the Velvet Room and fuse some personas.
Boo! You don't need a fuse. You don't need a fuse at all. It's fine. Thank you so much for the 10 bits! And I'm sorry, I forgot Oak had tested positive for COVID. I had it finally for the first time ever over Thanksgiving. And so I hope it's a mild case like mine was. I hope you get feeling better soon. Make sure that you're resting up, taking care of yourself. Get whatever, like, fluids and napping time that you need. And get feeling better. Okay? I'll just go ahead and vote. I don't know why the robot's purple. That would be a Decepticon. I'm more of an Autobot man myself. But okay, we'll play some more, and then I will read some more in the chat. Actually, no, let me read a couple comments in the chat really quickly, though. Doc says Bronco, that's what it was. Bronco Knight is just a weaker name, sadly. Queekita said the official name was Bronco Knight. I miss Horace Knightley. Let's see, over on YouTube, Hidden Hand is saying, it says 4 people are on YouTube, but no one's chatting but me. You can keep up with the chat over here on YouTube. Wait, what's happening? Oh, okay, Ace Attorney content on Ace Attorney content. Nice. Well, good news, Hidden Hand. It's back down to just one person. It's just you now. I'm sure that on YouTube, I feel like on YouTube, maybe they have like less patience for people stepping off stream to change clothes. But yeah. Okay, and let's see, there was Wendy's TTS. Connor says, lol. Doc says, Prosecutor. I hardly know her. When he says, Anya Taylor-Joy, that's what it was one of my crushes, not gonna lie. She's really cute. Although, wasn't she one of the ones that, I know there's some actresses, and maybe she just lost weight or something, but I remember she got like really sunken in cheekbones at cheeks at some point, and people were like suspecting that she had some type of plastic surgery to remove like the baby fat out of the cheeks, and I'm like, that's just unfortunate. I always find it sad when celebrities, especially young ones, do plastic surgery. It's like, you don't need it. I don't think anyway. All right, now let's play a little bit more, but Wendy, good taste on her. She is purty. Oh, are you? And here I thought you were the only second in command. Ah, yeah, that's why he resents him. Do you think Knight is the guy who murdered Bastion Rook just so he could get a promotion? There are probably easier ways to get promotions. Rook's not around. That means I'm number one. Huh. I wonder if you have what it takes to step into such capable shoes. You? Of course I do. I'm the leader now. Me! If that is indeed the case, then I would ask you that you make a choice worthy of a leader. Will you needlessly throw away your life, or will you allow the investigation to continue? I hope if he kills him, we have a big, long investigation trying to figure out if the man we witnessed murder this guy murdered him. Is he really doing this to gain access to the president? Does he even need to? What is he plotting? And Winston Payne is still freaked out. Oh, you can't see him because I'm in the way. And I can't, he's like so tiny, I can't like try and have my head morph into his. If you have no objection, I trust, Mr. Edgeworth. Come, let us continue the investigation. Can he be our sidekick? Can we have a murderous assassin be our sidekick for the next leg of the investigation? Hey, what do we do, sir? It would seem we have little choice but to do as we're told. That said, listen, detective, and listen well. Whisper, whisper. I need you to go get me a sandwich from the deli down the street. I'll buy us some time. What?
Also, Longa, we have missed you. I hope your voice is feeling better less than 3. Also, can I have a burger? I'm really hungry, but I don't have the energy to make food BC COVID. Boo.
Ah!
And boo for the one you missed earlier.
Oh, I missed it. I'm sorry, but thank you for the 10 bits. My voice is feeling a lot better. Like I said, it's not quite 100% yet. More like 95%, but it's so much better than it was on Sunday. I hope it sounds better. Oh my gosh, I'm already roasting in this thing. I might have to open a window soon. How long do I have to keep this on? Have we decided? Is it a half hour? Is it an hour? How long? What is the length? I don't know if we've had a Monokuma Kigurumi redeem this early in chat in quite a while, but thank you so much for the 10 bits, Oak. I do appreciate it. And yeah, I guess I'm lucky. Whenever I get sick, my mom's nice. She makes me cinnamon toast. And the poll is done. And the winner is Mask of Comedy and Tragedy with 45% of the vote. Crystal contributing 20 channel points. My real coat of arms has a wild boar on it as the animal, and also a symbol of a bloody hand, which is a reference to an old Irish, I think Irish, maybe it's just Celtic, folk legend, folk story. I don't know if it's historical or not. I can't remember the guy's name off the top of my head. I keep having to look it up, but he was this explorer, Viking, pirate, whatever guy. And supposedly there was a story where the king at the time that like they discovered a new island, and he was like, all right, we're gonna have a race out there. Whoever gets to the island first person put your hand down on the island gets to own it.
Well, you are required to keep it on for 3 hours as decided by me right now, but technically the redeem just says however long Logan wants.
I won't go 3 hours. I'll go until my yeah. Thank you for the 10 bits. I'll go until my tolerance for it is done, is expired. But yeah, so the guy, I guess, when he was pulling up, he wasn't the first one to for his ship to reach the island. Other people are putting down their planks. They're getting ready to charge down there, and so he cut off his own hand and threw it down on the beach. And his hand was the first one on the beach, and so we got the island. And I think everybody else is like, you know what, willing to do that, you can have it, probably. I'll buy us some time as I investigate. Meanwhile, you gather the other officers. Have them surround the plane and make absolutely certain there is no way he can escape. Yes, sir. You got it, sir. Hey, yeah, I'm being helpful. To be continued. So that's our stream for tonight. No, okay, save my poggers. Yes, save my poggers. All right. So that's, I guess we could have gone an extra 25 minutes last time and left off there, but I feel like we had a pretty good cliffhanger at that point. With the death of Bastion Rook and the revelation that Shelly the Killer was in our midst. Oh, also, I guess if Rukov is here, I should call this guy Bastion Rook, just for consistency's sake. The case had taken a turn we could never have predicted. Mr. Knight ordered that the door to the presidential plane be opened, and the emergency personnel attending to Mr. Rook's body were asked to leave. We didn't have the assets to show all of this, but just trust me, it's happening right now, in the dark. In the afternoon. It was an eclipse, a solar eclipse. Oh, so dark. Oh no. With the scene cleared, we stepped cautiously aboard. Oh, Tabby Lloyd looks so sad. Why do you have an astronaut suit and a hazmat suit? And there's like, is that a monkey with a horn out the? Well, I guess we're gonna get to examine everything soon. March 25th, 4:15 p.m. Zhangfa presidential plane with multiple gas masks. They're prepared for anything. No president in sight. Now, where could he be? Let me read some more in the chat now that we are at a point where you can actually see and hear things. Beowulf says, hello, lowly man. Rips had pre-roll ads. I'm sorry, Beowulf. You should still have access to the Hey Hey channel on Discord for at least a few days until it syncs up, but I'm sorry, Beowulf. Maybe one day Batman On will rescue you again. Ray said, to kill her, I hardly know her. Magpie says, hyper fixation, maybe? Ooh, that works too. I wonder which is better, hibernation or hyper fixation. I like them both. Quigator said, yes, it literally hibernated. I never thought about Criminal Minds in years, but then TikTok brought it back and made me rewatch it. Okay, ever since I finished the new season of Squid Game, it's like TikTok and all social media is like, this is all you care about now, is Squid Game. I mean, there's some fun content, but it's like, gosh, mix it up a bit. Bumble says, you know what? I thought of it more. Just pick skyscraper, not dealing with the cold, mice, and cleaning. Quigator said, I keep saving your TikToks, lol, knowing the eventual end of it. Well, I mean, I will post most of them to YouTube. I post about like 2/3 of them to YouTube, but I appreciate that, Queen Katie. The one today is not doing well, but it has Bonnie Defame in it. Not Betty Defame, but it's Bonnie. So make sure to check that out. Bill said, also switch to hype. Like I said on Discord, I haven't even finished Switch 1. So I feel like I won't understand the story for Switch 2 if I start it.
You say Rook wrong just because Rokov is here. I guess Rukov needs to play Pinata with his pillow.
So many dramatic pauses from Beef Longa. I feel like sometimes a Beef Longa TTS tries to have all the TTSs the same length, no matter how many words there are. Thank you so much, Rukov, for the Beef Longa TTS. But notice how it said Rukov as well. And that's not me. That's just it. But thank you so much, Rukov. Get some sleep. I was gonna say we're modless, but no, Crystal's here now. I keep forgetting. She's our Squire mod, so we still have a mod. So get some rest. If you can't sleep, feel free to come back and hang out. But get a good night's sleep, Rukov. You're awesome. Good night. Doc says, well, we know who Shelly's favorite Batman villain is. I don't know. Drawing a complete blank. I feel like if it was Daredevil, he might like Jigsaw because of this scar. Nah, it's Two-Face. He's like Two-Face if he only got like mild scarring on one side of the face and it healed really, really well, but there is still a scar from like the surgery. Ray says, the Switch 2 looks so cool. The new Mario Kart also showed 24 spots, which is sick. I'm just excited. I know this is divisive, but I like the Donkey Kong redesign. I know it doesn't look like the rare Donkey Kong, but I like it. It's fun. Quigator said, maybe Shelly has the brand so that if any other killer shows up and sees that, they'll back off his turf. I like that. I still feel like it's not effective if it's known to the police, but if it's known like among the underworld, I like it. And read one more comment, then we'll get back in the game. Let's see, Doc says, Shelly the Killer walks in with a shirt that says, I am Shelly the Killer. And it still takes Edgeworth 40 minutes to clue in. Not Edgeworth's proudest moment. And I'll glance over at YouTube as well. Hidden Hand says, why did the prisoner choose bread over the key if you know the answer? You're a philosopher. Who was it that posted that on Discord? And what was it that the end gumshoe was like, bread tastes better than key? Said, bro, you're not the leader when someone holding you at knife point. 23 minutes into stream, 27 minutes into stream, update lol. Bread, fresh bread. If you ever go back and watch the Omori VODs, you'll get that. Okay, let's play some game. No president in sight. Now where could he be? Who knows? Well, I'm looking around. Look, my sprite is animated. Ah, so he's hiding behind the bulkhead over there, is he? I don't know what a bulkhead is. Like, I know there's a transformer named Bulkhead, but I don't know like if you were to go on a plane and say point to the bulkhead, I'd be like, I don't know what's going. As courageous in the face of danger as ever. Oh, it's gonna be, because he's like lion themed, right? The president is supposed to be like a cowardly lion. Is it gonna turn out to be really wimpy or something? Sorry to disappoint, but did you seriously expect him to be standing here waiting to meet his assassin?
As we have already established, my interest lies only in the successful conclusion of this investigation. Now, Mr. Edgeworth, if you would be so kind as to examine the body.
That wouldn't be his only, because he still has a contract unless... What if Bastion Rook is the one who hired him to kill the president? And now that Bastion Rook is dead, it like screwed him out of his paycheck. That's why he's upset. They weren't yowing it up. Yowie. They had a strictly business relationship. Exchange of money for murder and occasional smooches.
Mr. Edgeworth, if you would be so kind as to examine the body.
All right. My only option right now is to play along. The rest is up to you, Detective Gumshoe. So, the attempted assassination of the president has become the murder of a bodyguard.
You look like you could use a little help there, Mr. Edgeworth.
Not that I need it, but yes.
That's what I thought! Then there's nothing else for it! Kay Faraday, great thief extraordinaire, will just have to take it from here.
Oh, really? You mean you're going to solve the case for me?
Nope. Just gonna wipe my nose. Ugh, I feel so good.
I thought not.
But I will provide vital assistance. Now, let's get to scouring this crime scene from top to bottom. Which are you?
Edgeworth, I know that we should have fewer gay jokes this stream. Already too many gay sex jokes. It will take Detective Gumshoe a while to assemble our backup, so I'll need to draw this part of the investigation out for as long as possible.
Oh, Edgeworth, you've got the right player for that.
Huh?
It's cold in my room. Can I have Monocule outfit?
Yeah.
Thanks, smile.
Yes, you are more. Thank you for the 10 bits. I appreciate it. You're more than. Oh, actually, unbutton to the top button. You're more than allowed to have it. If Bumble hadn't forced it upon me, I would just you wear it. There you go. It's very toasty in here, but I'm holding up. We're a half hour into stream, and I think I'm doing well. I'm gonna try and at least get through to the 1 hour mark. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate that, Oak. So I'll need to draw this part of the investigation out for as long as possible.
Begin investigation, Zhangpa presidential plane.
Yes, I'm investigating. I'm just gonna walk around in circles. Oh, can I not? Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, see, oh, look, Shelly Tequila, I'm doing stuff. I'm totally doing. Oh, crap, Kay got stuck. Can we do that again? Can we get her stuck behind the... Oh, darn it. Okay, I should read out a couple more comments in the chat. When he says, oh yeah, how are we feeling about the Switch 2? I like that the Joy-Cons look like they just clip in rather than sliding in. Huh?
Why did you even get the Monokuma suit? Did someone buy it for you or something? Where did you get the idea?
Thank you for the 10 bits. Okay, so back when we were playing like the Danganronpa days, I can't remember if it was like still during the games or after we'd finished it. I think it was still during Danganronpa V3. Someone had like joked about Monokuma Kigurumi and that I should get it. And I said in chat that, well, if someone wants to buy me one, I'll wear it on stream. And a friend of mine, Abe, was in the chat. He hasn't been here in a while, but some of you may remember him. His username is Uki the Frog. And he was like, for real? And then he bought me one and sent it to me in the mail. And so then I wore it. It was like, oh, this funny thing. And then people were like, you should make a really expensive point redeem to make you wear it. And so that is the history of the Monokuma Kigurumi. And thank you again for the 10 bits. Doc says, now shall we play a game? Now shall we play a game, Mr. Knight? I call it Danganronpa. Wow. 95% voice back is not enough to do a Monokuma voice. That was awful. Quigator said, for real? Like, this is a massive blow on it, and I guarantee Phoenix will never let him move on after that. Crystal said, did someone say Danganronpa? How's your playthrough of Danganronpa 2 going, Crystal? Have you finished it yet? When he says to Doc, I feel like if there was a Danganronpa movie, it would open just like this. Like the Minecraft movie. But it's Danganronpa. It'll star Jack Black as Makoto Naegi. And he'll go, I'm Makoto. And he'll have like the big long beard and everything. But it'll also still feature the girl from Wednesday that plays like the blonde girl on Wednesday. I still haven't watched Wednesday, but she's cute, so she can stay. And maybe Aquaman. as well. We'll see. Bill says, I know, right? The chaos will be beautiful. Imagine 24-person baby park still won't be as beautiful as the original, though. The Weedle says to Eddie, hello! Quickity said Shelley wants to know why his ex-lover died. That's the most gay thing ever. Doc says a certain connection. And bad! It's like a fortune cookie. You gotta add that at the end. When he says to Weedle, hi, nerd, quote, a certain connection. Close enough to welcome back unnecessary feelings. Okay, so let's talk to Tabby over here. Suspicion of murder. I didn't do it. I'm a reporter. I bag scoops, not souls. But then why lie about your jacket and the laser sights? Well, that was, I just knew y'all would think it was fishy. She do it. Is it going to turn out it wasn't like the laser scope on the gun, but she just had like a laser pointer and was trying to shine it in his eye because he's just a jerk like that? Is that really all it was? Oh, please, you gotta believe me. I could never do something like this. I'd like to tell you everything will be all right, but it won't be. Just try not to worry too much. If you really are innocent, I'll prove it, one way or another. Oh, thanks, Chief. I believe in you. How many times must I tell you I am not your chief? Oh, sorry, Ruffles. I feel like, okay, if I were Edgeworth, a hoity-toity British prosecutor guy, I think I'd prefer Chief over Ruffles. Clean forgot you were Chief number 2. That's not what I meant. Ugh. Okay, nothing else to say here. All right. Thanks, you're not a help. Can we look at this thing? Someone has left an inflatable boat and an oar here. Probably so it's ready to go at any time. Wait, but there's only one oar! You can't use or in a sentence unless there's two things. You're like, this or that. You can't go this or and then you got two things. You two for the oar. Who could still row with one oar, you know? Yeah, she's clearly never used a canoe. Not canoe like Shelley DeKilla and Bastion Rook were canoe-deling. 2 gas masks in case of a poison gas attack. Gas? Gas? How do you say gas with British accent? Gas attack, I suppose. The president certainly seems to think he's at risk of assassination at all times. Wow, gas masks! I've never seen one before. I've heard plenty about them, of course. Oh? From a fellow thief, I presume. No, from the Jammin'. Oh, I forgot about the Jammin' Ninja. I missed the Jammin' Ninja. May he rest in peace. From the Jammin' Ninja. You know, my favorite kids' TV show. Princess Murasaki was getting married, but Toxic Ninja Wolfsbane showed up to lay down some sick birds. Okay, the question is, since Edgeworth watches Steel Samurai, he's a Steel Samurai fanboy, is he going to know all about this? He'd be like, yes, I know, but then the Jammin' Ninja used his electromagnetic guitar attack to thwart him. And time to tune out. No! Edgeworth, no! You only like Steel Samurai? Time to tune out. Might save myself a brain cell or two. He's such a hypocrite inside his own brain. We can look at this stuff over here. Let me read a couple more comments to the chat, though, because I'm already getting so behind. Krista says, also, surprise! I don't, don't classes today, that's right! I forgot, because you said you were only going to be able to hang out on Fridays and Sundays now. Fridays and Sundays, was that right? So it's extra good to see you, Crystal! Oh, so good to see you, Crystal said, only because they're requiring a drug test for the students today. Okay, Crystal, don't take drugs. And if there's a question on the test that says, do you take drugs? Do you use drugs? Say no. Quickita says, yay, Crystal! Oh, wow, wow, that's Crystal says, you give me unnecessary feelings, Wendy. Ray says, did you pass /J? Crystal says, laughing, positive and height cuteness, Ray. Quickity said, literally you made me have a Yangtze River flashback where I was reacting to something in the exact same way, so good job. Boba says, you know what? You look cold. And there is the Monokuma Kikarumi redeem. When he said, we gotta get Logan some sort of dub. Quickity says, Bumbo! When he said, like, put bro in a new Yu-Gi-Oh series. I would love that. I'd love to be a Yu-Gi-Oh character. Boba says, had that much for so long. So how many points do you have left now, Bumbo? Ray says, avoiding the question. Chris says, Logan, boo, get Kigurumi now. Quickita said, we're meeting the prez in a Monokuma, lol. Doc says, what is about to happen? And Connor says, lol. I hope that means Connor is enjoying the Kigurumi. Over on YouTube, Hidden Hand is saying, I bought a bomb. Why is it beeping? Boo, ah! And said, Edgeworth, stop calling me Chief. Is this the 9,999th time this year? Lloyd, haha, Chief. Edgeworth, I'm going to kill your... Oh, and also hidden hand. Depends on what type of beep the bomb is making. If it's one of those like, because you know how like in movies and TV shows they make that long squeal, the kind of like right before they go off. Is it one of those? You gotta be careful there. A riot shield, and next to it, a canary in a cage. Oh, so all these are different ways to. He's paranoid about dying. So the canary is like canary in a coal mine. If there's like I don't know, what is the gas they have down there? Carbon monoxide or something. The canary will die first. And riot shields, gas masks, the oxygen mask from the overhead compartment, hazmat spacesuit, whatever this thing is that Tabby Lloyd is blocking, and a lion with a joystick, a bulletproof vest. All right, I'm getting the feel for this guy. He's paranoid about and a life preserver, and monkey, a riot shield, and next to it a canary in a cage. Ah, she's so sweet. I want one. Did you ever see a cuter partner in crime? Partner in crime? Well, yeah. She can help me with lockpicking, stuff like that. A great thief has no greater ally than nature, Mr. Edgeworth. Sadly, such birds are most commonly used for detecting poisonous gases. Wait, this one isn't actually for that. Is it? I'm suddenly sad, Kay. Huh?
In 8th grade they made us take an anonymous drug survey, but even after saying I don't take drugs, it made you answer specific questions about which ones you take. Like I don't do drugs, and then 70 pages of unskippable questions on how many drugs I take and which kind. Also
the teacher kept illegally looking at our answers. Boo to that teacher. But think of the 10 bits. It reminds me of like any time I'm having to go to like a doctor's appointment and you got to fill out like the form that has all those questions. And I wish I could just say like, look, I don't lead a very exciting or scandalous life. It's just no to everything. Yeah, but thank you so much for the 10 bits. I appreciate it. All right, life preserver. It's a solid circular life preserver designed to be used in case of an emergency on the water. Or rather, the sea, to be more precise. Oh, the sea! I love the sea! We should go sometime! Let's go and see the sea! Sorry, but you'll have to make that particular trip without me. Don't be like that! Come on, it'll be fun! We can have lobster rolls, ice cream, all the good stuff. Something tells me the sea isn't the main attraction for you, is it? I like Edgeworth having a teenage sidekick. Wait, what were all those? Are those computer mouses, mices? I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. Every nook and cranny. Okay, so this must be where the president was shot, that he had a bulletproof vest and it hit him in the gut, even though the laser pointer dot was on his eyeball. I want to see what these things are. What are those? Are these vibrating beads that he uses to win illegally at chess? These personal safety alarms. That's what they are. Safety alarms are very colorful. Looks like they get a lot of use as well. So there is like life alert bracelets? I like the president. He seems like a thoughtful guy. Buying these for his kids? Maybe his wife, too? Why would they all be here if that was the case? No, these are for his own personal use. Objection, Your Honor! It's simply not possible for one person to use this many personal alarms. Why, you ask? Because he is human, and therefore possesses only 2 hands. Those hands are for holding. Hands. 20 hands wouldn't be enough to count the number of objections I have to that objection. I gotta read some more in the chat because I'm still behind. Quick Gator said, well, you see, Logan has a redeem to wear a Monokuma costume. Does that mean, do I have to have the hood up? Maybe when I'm reading chat, I'll pop the hood up. Quick Gator said, a Bumbo just redeemed it, so you'll see some silly loser cuteness soon, loser. That's fair. Crystal says to Ray, what question? I didn't avoid no question. Bubba says, it is very warm. Doc says, is it a whole costume? Quick Gator said, yes, with a tail. Ray says, it's a onesie. Doc says, I thought it would just be like a hat. Connor says, oh, I love it already. Queen Gator said, it's a cute little round tail. Bubba says, it's... What? Huh?
Technically, that chess rumor is partially fake. There's no way to confirm if he was cheating or not, but the world #1 accused him of it. vibration thing was basically just a funny theory.
Wah! Thank you for the 10 bits, I appreciate it. I feel like you'd be able to, I mean, did they confirm that the beads were in position during the match? Is that, can we just headcanon that that's what happened? It's much more fun that way anyhow. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate it. Oh, and over on YouTube, Hidden Hand is just saying, monkey. Let's see. Quick said, what a perfect first stream, am I right? Doc says, go on then. Give us a spin, Mr. Rowe. You guys need a spin? I gotta unplug my earbuds. Okay, I'll give you guys a twirl is the proper word. Because that's what girls do, right? When they have like a skirt and they want to like flutter around, they give a twirl. Okay, I want to try to be pretty, y'all. Was that everything you hoped it would be? Hang on, I gotta get those earbuds back in now. There we go. Connor says, it's amazing! When he says, yeah, Ray says, you know, I also invited my friend to watch stream today. What a great first impression. Who's your friend, Ray? Is your friend Connor? Crystal says, welcome in, Connor. You're now kidnapped and taken to the basement. You're not allowed to leave. That is, you know, that actually tracks. Connor, that is part of our channel lore. There is the Nora raid. Nora's saying, Nora raid, we will stab you. Quinket said, what a time for a raid. Welcome, Nora said, I can't hear? Like in general or just the stream? Doc Waves, Bubba said, Nora, just in time. Crystal with a shout out. Nora said, I cannot hear. When he said, Nora played Peak with what? Huh? What?
You're looking beautiful, Daddy.
Beef Longa TTS, you're drunk. That was wrong on so many levels. But thank you, Oak, for the 50 bits for the Beef Longa TTS. I greatly appreciate the 50 cents from that. Thank you. What he said, Quick Kitty said, welcome to my world, lol. Doc said, never say never, Logan. Nora said, okay, I'm back. What he says, my voice, Nyak. Nora says, Wendy. When he says, hi, Nora. Nora said, Wendy, I'm at Sanji. Oak says, also, what the F? No, Maya, are you kidding? He missed the boo also. When he said, bro finally got to Syrup Village, got past Syrup Village arc. Nora, how do you like Sanji? Nora said, no, Oak is pregnant, not COVID positive. And then he seems chill. I saw like 30 seconds of him. I feel like Sanji is situationally chill. There are circumstances in which he has no chill. So, oh, and I see in the overlay, we got another first-time chatter. Crap, how do we say this? Jitty, Dehita. Am I saying that right? Jitty Dehia? If you're new, I gotta say the same spiel I gave to Connor earlier when he got here. Hi, I'm Logan. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays, currently alternating between this and Metaphor Refantazio. Except we added some Saturday streams, so on Saturday, we're adding a bonus stream to play Bad and Theater. And I do read every comment in chat. I'm already quite a bit behind, so it may take me a minute to get to anything that you've like written in the chat, but I will read it eventually, I promise. That is my vow. So let me read just a couple more comments in the chat then to get a little bit closer to catching up. Let's see. Crystal says, Logan, how dare you keep talking to Miss the Boo in Oak's message? I'm sorry, Crystal. When he says, Nora, you gotta hear that 4-kid Sanji voice. It's literally peak. Ray says, congratulations. Oak said, apparently she cried at Zoro's flashback. She is not making it past Nami. When he says, I love Sanji so much. Wog. When he with some emotes. Oak said, yeah, I made her listen to that. Magpie says, a yellow boar low-key sounds like Game of Thrones crest, so I went with that. Oh, a yellow bear. Game of Thrones crest. Some of those were weird. But yeah, I'll take that. Oak said, Nora made me voice act unpaid for 2 hours while sick. Nora said, made, sure. Says, bro. Rise is so down bad for pro tag. That is true. When he said, my glorious queen, Rise. All right, let's play some more of the game. I'll glance over to YouTube. Hidden Hand says, Edgeworth, here's my evidence. Someone, objection, honor, irrelevant evidence. Edgeworth, what? Said, I'm playing Sonic Forces right now. Which one is that? When do you know Sonic stuff? Which one is Sonic Forces? I should play some game. Let's click some other stuff. Can we click? Oh, we can't click that thing? Can we click the files? Documents of some kind. We could always steal a glance. we are. Another security plan. Oh, this one has different notes. Also covered in case amphibious assault. Oh, so this has them swapped. The other one that we had was like updated. So this is March 19th. What is the other one? What's the date on the other one that we have? Is March 24th. So 5 days previous, it had them on opposite sides. Said also covered in case of amphibious assault. So they had a whole bunch of pawns out that weren't there last time. The president's safety is paramount. Spectator area should be covered at all times. Okay. Another security plan. Oh yeah, like the one from the trash can. Precisely. But wait, something feels off. I have to deduce something? Let's save before we drop a deduce in case I can lose hit points on this. Because it should be a lot of stuff, frankly. But not the least of which is the fact that Rook and Knight are in different places. So let's try that. Let's try clicking. Here, I'm gonna use the curses. We get right there. Crap, did you get it? I didn't mean to click the, okay. It's the same rough diagram of the stage area. Yeah, like the other security plan we found. The one from earlier, you mean? Something's different. I'm sure of it. What could it mean? Time to put my powers of deduction to work. Okay, so that didn't count as a deducing. Oh, that's checked off? There! Wait? I gotta present something else? I forgot how this mechanic works. Present? Eureka! The two plans are different. Was the security detail reorganized at some point? Huh? Oh, you're right. Yeah, we made some last-minute changes yesterday. President's orders. Why the urgency? Because of what happened the day before. The killer here tried to take him down. Take him down to Pound Town. He infiltrated the security detail. Oh, he's such a master of disguise. How was I to know that the guy with the stitches going down the front of his face, bisecting it vertically with a mustache monocle and flash of white hair mohawk and the emblazoned Shelly Tequila logo on his suit was Shelly Tequila? Rook figured it out first. He could smell the pheromones on him, but not before the guy got within striking distance of the president. Oh, wow. Oh, that is cool. He looks so cool. So that's when he injured his neck before, so it wasn't like a knife strike. Look how, like, he's so calm. But, oh, wow. That is neat. It's violent, but that is neat. If our leader hadn't stepped in just then, we'd all have been out of a job. And what Rook is doing is he's not stopping. He's just like, that muscular arm. I do like how all the pawns look the same. They, and once again, though, Shelly Tequila, no disguise. No disguise whatsoever. I want to keep this up for a minute. I'm gonna read some chat so we can enjoy all the time and effort that went into this really cool looking drawing. Let's see. Oak said, see what I mean? The only straight person in Persona 4. Doc said, number one. Nora said, I still think she's bi, but whatever, so true. Also, Monokuma pajamas for the first time after I started playing Danganronpa. Quickita said, we're about to hit part 2 of the case. So that's how far back I am in chat. It's before we hit part 2. Oak said Nora is finally on Mitsuo Dungeon. Nora said, also, Logan, you need to update that it's no longer Spirited Justice on your About Me page on Twitch. Oh, thank you for the reminder on that. I forgot. I did remember to update the schedule command this week, so please be proud of me for that. Quickita said, by the way, about Bad End Theater. I'm assuming we're going to have fun with Little Badonkers before the others. I miss them so badly. Yeah, so here's my plan. Before we play Bad End Theater on Saturday, I'm going to go through and rewatch that part of the old VOD where we sampled the first, 10 or 15 minutes of it. And I'm going to write down what my choices are, start a new save file, make those choices so we can remind ourselves in, the first 10 minutes of what happened. And then go from there. How does that sound? Nora said, I found your Duolingo account, by the way, to Wendy. Bubba says 1 hour. We can do half. Crystal says 23:45. And yup, I am over a half hour behind already. Wendy says, oh my gosh. Connor said, gotta go already. Hope you guys have a good stream. Thank you so much for being here, Connor. You're already gone. can't hear me, but thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Hopefully we'll see you again, maybe sometime. Maybe. Nora said, and Logan's. What? You're not allowed to see my Duolingo. Bumble says, bye. When he said doxing my Duolingo is crazy. Wendy, did you see how many points we got to get in our special, like, team-up thing this week? We got to get 500 points. So much. Nora said, can I follow you on Duolingo? Crystal says, bye-bye, have a nice day, take care, Connor. Wendy says, yes, I need more quest buddies. Nora, Wendy, I'd like to think, though, that when I'm your quest buddy, I have not failed you once on weekly quests. Let's see, Nora said, I'm really good at stalking people on Duolingo, so true. Oak said, bro, since Nora doxed you and I have her account, I can dox your Duolingo, too. I need to change my display name on Duolingo then so it's more hidden. Oak said, because I can see Nora's following list. When he says, I'm so cooked. Nora said, but yeah, I was wondering if I could find Logan's Duolingo, and I did. Oak said, Nora had to ask me for my Duolingo account info as if it isn't just Oak DLL. Quinkett said, saving the poggers. Nora said, Longa, can I follow you on Duolingo? Wait until I change mine. I guess you can follow me on there, but I'll need to change my name. So yeah, go ahead. Crystal says, save the poggers. There's quote 253. Nora says, okay. Wendy says, save the Chuck E. Cheese voice. Poggers. Wendy says, what on earth is the context of quote 253? Okay, Wendy, please tell me you're still here to hear this context. I believe it was Queen Katie who was talking about getting a tooth pulled. And how it can, like, leave a hole in your gums. And I was like, boy, if I had that happen, I'd be, like, shoving my tongue down that hole, like, all the time. Talking about the tooth hole. And it would, like, get in the way of healing. That's what we were talking about. Okay? Please tell me Wendy is still here. Over in YouTube, Hidden Hand says, I don't know what to say. It's okay. That's the thing, Hidden Hand. Like, if you don't have anything to say, you don't have to, like, be yappy like me. I just appreciate you being here. Even if you're, like, lurking and being quiet, or if you have, like, any kind of nonsense to say, I'd love to hear that. But never feel an obligation. Let's see. Oak said, nobody tell Wendy. Too late, Oak. Nora with a smile. Doc said, look at Rook's position right now. Insane. Oh, well, like his body? I'll have to check it. I wasn't paying attention to his body. Because I'm assuming it wasn't on this screen, but let's play a little bit more. If our leader hadn't stepped in just then, we'd have all been out of a job. But he made it, and our friend here wound up with a seriously twisted arm. Oh, and so that's also how he hurt his arm. Okay. Rook put a bullet in it for good measure, too. That was later on, though. That was just some fun they were having. Somebody forgot the safe word. And where were you while this was happening? Oh, yeah, that's a K. Couldn't you see? But yeah, she can't see the picture in his brain. You were the first one I overpowered, were you not? Oh, that's embarrassing. Shut up, kid. Now I get it. Your neck has barely begun to heal and you've already forgotten who I am. I'm disappointed. Whoa, it's you. So is this just like a recurring gag that they're going to do anytime Shelly Tequila shows up, is that nobody ever recognizes him, despite him having one of the most unique, recognizable faces? Busted up my neck so bad I can't even look to my right. Oh, so that's why they had to switch positions? But that would mean, okay, so if he can't look to his right, so where was he again? So he was over on the right, yeah? Okay, so that's why. So he looks to his left and can see over here. And yeah, okay, that makes sense because then he wouldn't have been able to look over the lakeside area now. Well, you want eyes on this area. Gotcha, that makes sense, I suppose. I was somewhat astonished to have sustained an injury at all. A testament to Mr. Rook's skill. He truly was a master of his craft. Unlike a certain other people I could mention. I'm just as good as he ever was. You were a pawn to his queen, my young friend. What the heck do you know? So that's why you remembered Mr. Rook's name? You admired his skills as a bodyguard. Indeed. While I was serving on the team, I learned the names of all the operatives. It was rather easy because, you noticed the chess theme, right? But his in particular stayed with me. In my dreams, sometimes in my diary, I write a heart with the name Shelley de Rook. Oh crap, I forgot that isn't what he actually said. I need to read his real line. It joined the very short list of those who have ever successfully wounded me. So that's the connection he was talking about. So like that's why he's special to him. It's like, oh, he shared a wound. And that's why we changed the security plan. I had to be sure there weren't any more assassins in the ranks. The president didn't want anybody on stage he didn't trust, and he only trusts 2 people. Me and Rook. Security plan data updated in my organizer. Diagrams of the president's security arrangements, which were changed only yesterday. How does that explain your change of position? Oh yeah, he switched over to the right-hand side. He said he couldn't see to the right. I told you, I can't turn my neck to the right. Could only cover the president's left side. So I wound up moving to the right side of the stage. Hey, hang on a second. Hang on. Is that true? Hang on. Knight's position. Knight can't turn his head to the right, so he's moved to the right side of the stage. Is that correct? Hang on. Okay, I put that in my brain thing because we have K photos, and I know one of the photos has him. Is he going to be looking at? Okay, yeah, he is only looking to his left. Okay, so that checks out. That checks out then. All right, can we look at this thing? A curious figure of a curious animal with a curious expression staring straight at me. And look, there's a big lever right by its butt. Yeah. We don't get to say the word butt enough in this game. Don't even think about it. Is that like an ejector seat or something? Or maybe like a trap door in the middle of the room that just plummets, drops people out of the plane? Oh, I wasn't thinking anything, no. Oh, imagine that lever opens the panels beneath my feet. It's a trap door. Ah, I see. So he's standing on a trap door. Crap, and Gumshoe's not gonna know about that. Is that how he's gonna escape? He's gonna just like do that and pop at the bottom, swim away. I strongly advise you to not pull it. Do so and you will regret it. You know, I'm okay with taking some advice, especially when it's from a professional killer. And then, can we look at the chair? Anything else that lights up yellow? No, trapdoor. Okay, bulletproof vest with a bullet in it. That looks heavy! So this is what a president wears, huh? Must be made of something super special. Yes, to protect him from bullets. What? So it's not just for show? So what does BD... What does those letters stand for? BDGD? Bosh darn, gosh darn. Because these Zhang Fa is not like Borginian. What, and not the G could be gourd for Gourd Lake, maybe? I don't know. Bulletproof vest found on the desk. Is a bullet lodged in it? Is it the president's? Huh?
For a moment I thought that was some buff guy's elbow sticking out the window, but I think it's a mask or something.
Oh, that over in the game. Ah! I thought you were the 10 bits. For a second I thought you meant on my cam screen. I'm like, elbow? Yeah, it's an oxygen mask. Like, you know how they'll tell you that on flights, like in case of cabin depressurization, oxygen masks will drop from the compartments above you. Please secure your own mask before helping those around you. And so it looks like it's one of those, I think. That doesn't look like the ones that they show you in the air. They usually look like just a regular mask with like a little pouch or something. But that's probably what it is, I assume. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. I should read some more in the chat. Let's see. Nora said, wait, I never. Nora said, Nora Raid, we will stab you. Said, there we go. Oak said, Nora keeps doxing herself. When he said, I played these games before. I played these games before. I said I played these games before. Has anybody else here watched the new season of Squid Game? I need to talk to somebody about things. Ray says Squid Game 2 is so peak. I do think I prefer season 1. There's some things in season 2 I think they did better. Some things I think they did not quite as well. But overall, I do feel like the pacing isn't as good. I do feel like it is a lot of retreading of stuff. I also was kind of bummed that when I was getting to like the last episode of the season, I'm like, oh my gosh, they got so much still to tie up. This is either going to be a really rushed episode or it's going to be one of those, it's not really a full season, it's a half a season. And it was that. So it's like, yeah, I think I still prefer season 1, but it is good. It is good, don't get me wrong. What he said, that's all I've seen from Squid Game is just that one clip. There was Rukov's beef long at TTS. Nora said, bro, I still can't finish season 1. It hurts so much. Oh, and Nora, if you can't get through Squid Game, you're gonna have a real hard time with Danganronpa. Because it's like the same concept. It's just whittling it down. The only difference is there's a lot more like cannon fodder background casualties in Squid Game. Quiggity said, I didn't even touch anything with Criminal Minds, but one day my For You page was nothing but Criminal Minds, making me hunger to watch the show. And then Betty Hart.
Indeed. There is a big buff beefed up longa in your window. The real beef. Longa is clawing his way into your home. Daddy Logan Boo.
Ah! Thank you very much, the beef longa, TTS Oak. The problem is, like, my curtain is down. I can't see out the window. For all I know, there could be a buff beef man, a beefy cakey out there. But thank you very much for the 50 bits. I appreciate it. When he said, me with House MD, I still need to finish the final season of House. I was just talking with our good buddy Clam RM about that show the other day. When he says, I've seen so many House MD memes. I love that show, though. Crystal says, hi, Rukov. Queen Kitty says, well, rewatch it, actually, since I watched it before, but never finished it. When he says, beef longa, I had to think about this one. Oak says, she told me her age in the form of a riddle and also showed me a picture of outside her house, so I could just send it to Geo Rainbolt and instant doxed. Nora said, because a certain favorite character of mine, Redacted, has passed away, and my second favorite, Redacted, also passed away, and I can't get past season 1 of Squid Games. Quiggy said, I stopped after one of my favorite characters got sent to prison. When they came out, they stopped being autistic and relatable to me. Does prison do that? Queen Katie, does prison cure autism? Said, but that's like 13 seasons, so I'm good for now. Oak said, only way I'm getting to the Switch 2 is if it's really affordable, or they release a new Smash and a new Mario Maker and a new 3D Mario on it. Well, it sounds like they did say that the Switch 2 should be backwards compatible for old games. So that's good, I guess. But also, like, when the Switch 1 came out, it's like, I have to get this. I need to play Breath of the Wild. Unless they have, like, an amazing launch game, I'm probably going to be waiting for a little while, I think. Anyway, I'll check YouTube as well. Hidden Hand says, might want to check the body. I will, as soon as we get away from the table. Here, we got to finish looking at this table. But I will, Hidden Hand, I promised. Found on the desk has a bullet lodged in it. Is it the president's? Don't tell him we're gonna have to piece it together. It's the president's. I mean, it's not necessarily, but it could be. Oh, so that's what one of those looks like. Why didn't you just say so? Now I feel silly. Okay, that's like everything, right? We've checked his vibrating chest beads. Checked his bulletproof vest, the plans. Checked the happy lion with the joystick up his bum. And that's everything there, right? Okay. Oh, that's like a cool, that's like a heroic pose he's in. That's like the type of pose that if you have like action figures, you'd pose somebody on and have like jumping up in the air. It's almost like Optimus Prime's action pose from the 86 movie. It's just like mirror imaged. I like it. All right, let's keep looking at other things. Can we look at the mask here? Oh, no, I don't believe there is any more to be found here. Okay, so that's good. That verifies it. Let's look at this thing. Should have had a check next to the hourglass then. It's a bank of monitors displaying camera feeds from in and around the plane. I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. Yes, what could catch my attention? What could catch my attention? So he's like a little bull. He's missing a horn. Do we have to click every screen? Oh, that's us! There's the cockpit. So I guess let's click every screen. These monitors are displaying the cockpit and parts of the plane's exterior. But I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Okay, so that checks off. Oh, wait, is that one not checked off? Oh, that's... Okay, so we have some that looks at the lake. That's the outside of the plane. Most intruders could not hope to approach without being spotted. So is he going to see all of Gumshoe's men outside? But such measures would be merely child's play in my case. Wow, you're saying you can get past cameras like these without being seen? I'm sorry, Edgeworth. I no longer want you as my mentor. Shelley DeKilla. Do you already have a plucky teen girl sidekick? Of course I do. Come standard equipped when you become an assassin with ease. You have to teach me how, please. She does want him as a mentor. Are you taking on apprentices by any chance? Hey! Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Hey, you do realize who you're talking to, don't you? I realize whom I'm talking to, Mr. Edgeworth.
if you can't even use proper grammar, then I don't feel bad about this. Sorry. Had to ask, though. What a great skill for a great thief to know. Unfortunately for you, I'm not the type to take on understudies. Oh, you're not, huh? Shame. I like that at least he's being polite about it. Shame? In what way exactly? Okay, anything else? Can we look at the picture of us? Oh, I do like the one where we're here. It shows the two of us, although we were actually standing. Oh crap, I accidentally clicked the button. We were standing more over here, but it shows us at the thing. So what's the history say? This monitor is displaying a feed of this very room. They didn't go cheap when they bought these, huh? Very high res. Oh? I'm afraid I can't quite tell myself. Is there more clues that he's gonna need glasses? That he can't tell that it's high def? I can even see the little crow's feet around your eyes. You're aging. You're getting old. You're closer to death. You have dusty green bones. Oh, am I bad? They're just the usually deep etched lines, you know, on your forehead. If you've quite finished. And then look at this piece of bull. What on earth is this? Oh, that is the president's favorite plushie. I think I mentioned before, I'm not a fan of the word plushie. Let me read some more comments in the chat, though. Quick Kitty said, Season 2 Spencer Reed is nice and happy. Sorta, he has massive trauma, but still my baby. And I'm in denial about anything else in the future. Just like me with Daisuke from mouthwashing. Yeah, he's fine. By the way, speaking of mouthwashing, I am debating this weekend, because since the Ace Attorney Spirited Justice clips aren't doing as well on TikTok, I was thinking of taking that slot and alternating between Ace Attorney and for like a couple weeks, mouthwashing clips. But I don't know if the mouthwashing clips are actually funny or not. They're funny to me, but I don't know. And so, yeah, there might be some, if you see a mouthwashing clip, Queen Katie, you might need to slip away from it. Just like hit a like, you know, if you could, but then step away, because there might be bad things happening to characters in that. Oak said, and even then, I don't have the money. Doc says, because bread tastes better than key. Magpie says, fascinated by Shelly holding the knife to his chin. It's not like he can easily get through the darn neck brace. Chris said, also, Logan, I don't know why, but somehow, some way, Facebook recommended you to me? What? Like the real me? Crystal? How? Have you added other people that we mutually know?
Don't speak about mouthwashing, I am so afraid. But yes, please post mouthwashing, they are genuinely funny even if they are spooky.
Well,
Speaking of spooky. Boo.
Ah! Well, here, okay, let's pause for a second. I'm gonna show you a clip that I made. I think it's funny, but I was also watching, I'm like, I don't know if other people would find this funny. Because, like, here's the thing. There's a fine line that you have to walk when you're making clips. Because, like, you need to do stuff that's funny, but it's funny to people who don't know me, have no investment in me. Because it's not like, look at Logan being a dingus. It's like, it needs to be universally funny to people who've never, ever met me at all. So hang on, I'm going to load up into our clip viewer. I'm going to pop the most recent mouthwashing clip up there. You should be able to hear it. And so let's see, if I pop this over to here, and let me just load this up. And so let's see, if I do this, that should show, yeah, I'm just gonna drag and drop it in the browser. And tell me if this is funny or not. Warning, you're gonna see a wrinkly scarred man, but there's still nothing that's like mature in this, other than wrinkly scar man. Let me know, I'll take care of it. All right, so I guess we gotta talk to bro. Hi, Cap'n. Hi. Oh, I'm probably supposed to give him the painkillers. Let's shine this in his face instead. Yeah. There, is this helping you? I don't think he can blink. I think it's like a Two-Face situation where he burned off his eyelids. Second Two-Face call of the night. Now he can't see what we do. And again, I think that's funny. I think, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Give me y'all's professional opinions. Let's play a bit more of the game. Oh, that's that's the president's favorite plushie. It's a memento of a something. Anyway, don't touch. But if that's the case, then why is it being, huh?
Post IT, please. Booby.
Oh, boo. Okay, there we go. Well, that one will probably go up, let's see, Saturday, if I post it. I think Saturday is the next upload that I need to make. So keep an eye out for that. But thank you for the 10 bits. I appreciate it. Sometimes, especially when it's like a game I haven't played before, it's like, like with the Persona clips, I feel like I've gotten a pretty good vibe for like what the Persona community, I guess. People who are likely to have the algorithm recommend Persona videos, like what type of stuff they like. But with stuff like this, like, I don't know what because I've avoided watching mouth-watching clips because I avoided spoilers and stuff, you know? But if that's the case, then why is it being left up there like nobody cares about it? Yeah, that is pretty weird. Maybe it's like for safekeeping. I don't know, but I'm worried about the shards of glass from a screen, I guess, around it. It certainly wouldn't be the first place I would think to display a beloved item. Wait, are those shards of glass underneath it? Yeah, maybe there's a monitor there. I thought something seemed strange about this cubbyhole, but now I'm sure of it. Also, I'm going to say that word a few more times. Cubbyhole. 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 There was almost certainly another monitor here. Security monitor data jotted down in my organizer. Screens showing footage from in and around the aircraft. One monitor is missing. Okay, so that's everything, right? That's everything. I hope that Gumshoe appreciates that I am taking my time with all of this. The president is on the other side of this door. Oh, so is that what a bulkhead is? The door to the cockpit? Or like separating sections of a plane? Mm-hmm. And what a door it is! Oh, it's so adorable. I bet I can get the better of it, though. Get the better of it? Doors aren't there to be beaten. But look how heavy it is! Look at that rock! They're just sitting there begging me to try it. Calm down, Kay, and think, why might this door be locked? For me to open it. Of course. Duh. Precisely, for you to open it, of course. Wait, what? Wait. What is the right answer anyway? She's a bad influence on him. She's making him dumber. Okay, so is that everybody? So we can look at the body. We also want to talk to these guys. Also, we're like over an hour into stream. I don't know if that happened, so I gotta make sure I am saving periodically here. And I should probably read some more chat because I'm probably getting further and further and further behind. But hopefully we're making some poggers. Queen Katie said, oh, here we go. Queen Katie with the bulkhead. Definition, bulkhead, a dividing wall or barrier between compartments of a ship, aircraft, or other vehicle. Okay, so it doesn't just need to be to a cockpit. It could be anywhere. Thank you, Queen Katie. Nora said, wait. Queen Katie said, do pin that if you want, Crystal. Nora said, what's happening? There's nothing. Queen Katie said, oh, I forgot to catch Nora up, lol. I meant to earlier, but I forgot. Oak says, oh yeah, Shelly the Killer tried to kill Nightman. Queen Katie said, we have a president. Someone tried to shoot, but he's alive. Sadly, someone still died. Tabby's a suspect, and now Horse is held hostage. Nora says, why? Doc says, business can include yaoi, Mr. Robo. Love wins. It depends on what business you're in. Do you think that the two of these guys like also do like the Artist Alley circuit for conventions and sell their yaoi dojinshi at Comiket? Things like that. Oak says to Nora, fun. Nora said, Tabby Lloyd is not the murderer. Quick Gator said, because Shelly is in love with the victim. Gay love. Nora says, yay. Nora said, quote, which are you? Okay. Doc said, never enough gay sex jokes. Oak said, Logan, there is never too many gay sex jokes. There is sometimes. Okay, so I remember years ago, remember that buddy of mine I told you guys that we were really close, but he tragically passed away very young a couple of years ago. So one time I was out there visiting him in California, and he also does improv, and he and I were doing some improv together, and we took a workshop, like a private workshop together. It didn't cost that much money. It was like $20 a piece, and so like we did this, and we did a couple of scenes, and there were some gay jokes in it, and it's I don't know why. It's just like what it was, like not like anti-gay jokes, but there were like those types of things. There was jokes. And I remember that the lady that we were taking it from at one point like stopped and was like, hang on. I noticed the last two scenes that you did had jokes about like gay sex. I just gotta make sure. That isn't like all you guys do. You're not like homophobic or something like that, are you? We're like, no, it's just a coincidence. I am so sorry. And ever since then, I have it in my brain. It's like, Yeah, you gotta limit it. People will assume things about you. Doc says, great minds think alike. Oak said, this is why you're the best person ever. Quicket said, you are a great addition to these streams. I agree. Like I said, you're like Cookster Jr., but here more frequently. Nora said, I genuinely want those Monokuma pajamas. I love Monokuma. Really? I feel like he's kind of a bad guy. Quicket said, Kay was trying to save Bronco, but you keep stopping her. Oh, that's what Kay was doing when I was like cycling around here. It's like, okay, Kay, I'm gonna casually walk. Okay, I'm gonna casually walk by, and you're gonna try and get between the two of them. Okay, just walk in. Stop them, Kay! Kay, throw yourself in there. Get murdered instead, Kay. Kay, you're doing a great job. You're doing a smash up job right there, Kay. All right, let's talk to these two before we investigate the body. I have high hopes for your investigation. I do hope you won't betray my trust in you. Oh. Now we just talked to him. A mutual understanding. Things are progressing well, I hope. There's no need to worry. Things are progressing quite fine. Remember, I absolutely despise betrayals of all kinds. Yes, I know. Indeed you do. Oh, what was that? I heard a pring noise. Gallop! Raiden with a party one. Gallop! Is Crystal still here to do a quick shout out for Gallop? And I'll have a sip of water while a Gallop clip plays. I should probably get out of this Monokuma Kigurumi. The buttons are coming undone as it is. I've been in this for like, I think it's been an hour. Has it been an hour yet? We'll give it another 10 or 15 minutes. I think Crystal may have stepped away. So let me do a quick shout out for Gallop. And there we go, and I'll have a sip of water while this clip plays.
You know, the rumors about the two of you, Lady Ningguang and the Traveler, having a closer than average relationship.
What? That means kissing with tongue. That's what it means.
I'm the Traveler. I'm underage. You got that, lady?
Is the other person on also? What age is the other person, Gallop? I'd forgotten that's what that clip was. Thank you very much for the raid, Gallop. How was your stream? Looks like you're playing Honkai Star Rail. Hidden Hand says, every screen must inspect everything. I'm so glad that he was able to lump those screens together. That was a relief, unless they had wonderful whimsical dialogue for each and every one of them. But welcome, Gallop. Well, surprise, surprise, I'm very behind in chat, but I will catch up eventually. Let me read a couple more comments in the chat then. Let's see, Nora says, Logan, how do I send you stuff? I should update my wish list. I have a throne wish list. I should do that. Maybe make an Amazon wish list. I think you can set someone on Amazon wish list so people can send you just anything, but then they'll probably send you inappropriate stuff. Oak said, if I make Logan a PC, will he do Chidori cosplay? Nope. Like if I make him a PC, ship it to him with Chidori cosplay as packaging foam to keep it safe. I will reuse it as packaging foam for the next thing I ship out. Nora says, oh gosh. Oak said, would he wear it? Nora said Jenna Ortega. No, Jenna Ortega wasn't what I was thinking about. It's the other girl, the blonde girl that's in Wednesday. But Jenna Ortega is pretty great too. Papa said, no, I feel Makoto would be Chris Pratt. Possibly. But I just like the comparison to the Minecraft movie of just Jack Black being Jack Black, you know? Oh, no, you know what? He would be Monokuma. And he would just be like, I am Monokuma. And he would just act like Jack Black. How about that? Is that a better compromise, Bumbo? Chris Pratt could be Makoto Naegi. Jack Black is Monokuma. Nora said she plays Celeste. Wait, can I play Junko? Wait, can I play Junko or Sayaka, please? Oak says Logan plays Juno? Nora says okay. Oak says Junko. Nora says no, I want to. Oak says autocorrect hates me. Crystal says I haven't finished chapter 4 yet. I'm in the part where we explore the tower and saw a familiar ogre statue. Oh crap. Is that's the yes, I know the part you're at. That Oh, wow, that part. Nora says Viking plays Sakura. Doc says maybe the real Danganronpa was the friends we made along the way. It was the friends we made and then killed along the way. Quicket says salute. I forgot about that part. Nora said I believe you, Tabby. Oak says Logan, is this how Danganronpa ends? I haven't played it. Every Danganronpa has a twist ending, so you gotta watch them in order because they all spoil the previous ones. Crystal says, I miss her. Queen Katie. Oak says, I only know the first few hours of it, of Trigger Happy Havoc from Nora. Doc says, it ends in a dance party with everyone coming together. It is actually, you know how Hotel Transylvania ends with them all like doing that Macarena dance and it's all very exaggerated? That is a shot-for-shot remake of the ending to Danganronpa. It's just all the characters, including the dead ones. Inexplicably, they're just there. They don't explain. It's not like they didn't really die or some crap like that. It's like they're dead, but then they're just no explanation, just there, and they dance the Macarena, and that's it. Oak says, I believe you. I need to make a Judge Udgy clip compilation. Okay, let's play a little bit more of this game now before the lurkers assume that I semi-correctly that I don't really play games.
Indeed you do. So please do take care not to double-cross me accidentally or otherwise.
Oh, I just noticed that in this shot we can see in here, because Tabby's gone, so it's just like a... What is that? It's like a... Is that a life vest? A life vest and I don't know what the other thing is. I don't know. A radiation vest for like when you get an x-ray, maybe?
Oh, I really have no choice but to do as he says for now.
Okay. Uh-oh, is the game frozen? Game. Oh, there we go. It just froze for a second. Assassination attempt.
I can't believe I let an assassin onto the president's plane. You know very well it was for the good of the investigation, Mr. Knight. Don't give me that. I know what you really want.
Thank you, Toilet Duck. I will save, even though we saved just a few minutes ago, because if the game was freezing, there's a chance it might crash. So we will save again. Thank you, Toilet Duck. I appreciate you. Save. Okay, sorry, my phone buzzed. I just want to make sure that like I hadn't gone like not live or something. And wow, it sure is taking a long time to save. Oh, Ace Attorney Investigations Collection, not responding. So I'm going to read some chat while the game decides if it's going to respond. I hope if it's like saving while, because you know how it says creating save data, please don't turn off your PC. I hope if it crashes during this, it doesn't like erase my saves. That would make me very sad. Let's see. Queen Kitty said, oh yeah, Logan, I hope you got to say bye to Winston Payne, because that was his final appearance in Ace Attorney Forever, being replaced by his brother. No! What happened to my theory that he conspired with the Chief Justice for the murder? And my camera just died. Hang on. I'm gonna try closing out some things in the background. My computer is struggling. Can you guys still hear me? Can y'all still hear me? Hope you can. Assuming you can still hear me, we're just doing radio theater now. So Logan Robo walks into the room. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're back. I was hoping that would be like the explanation for why we switched over to Gasp and Pain, is that he was arrested for murder, and they just didn't mention it in Dual Destinies because it'd be like a spoiler for this game. Aw, boo. But thank you very much, Queen Katie, for the heads up. Doc said Jam Ninja is a separate property. He would not. Were they? I thought they were like crossover stuff, weren't they? They were like rival. Oh, it's been a long time since I played that. That was the second game, yeah? I remember the guy who played Jam and Ninja had really cool hair. Quickita said, I just read that on the wiki for the case. Aw, Nora said, me too. Doc says Steel Samurai is his beloved. With the what?
We can hear you. I hope that your PC is okay.
I hope so too. Thank you very much for the 10 bits. The game is... was that a boo? Thank you for the 10 bits. And the save just finished. Okay, so the computer is back to normal. I don't know what that hiccup was about, but I think we are in the clear. So thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate that. Oak says, what even is the Plumed Punisher? What, Oak, were you not there for those Spirit of Justice streams with the Plumed Punisher? It is the Kurinese ripoff of the Steel Samurai. Bubba says, I know why the canary is there. Oak said, I just know Maya likes it. Nora said, I only know Steel Samurai, mainly because I'm on that case right now. Oh, the sweet Penny Nichols case. After we reach her cameo, we can just like leave the game like that for a few streams straight. Just enjoying Penny Nichols. Let's see. Crystal says, yep, Fridays and Sundays. Oak said, Crystal, take drugs. No, don't. Nora says, Kurinese, Steel Samurai. Crystal says, Crystal takes drugs. I concur. No. Nora said, Crystal, no drugs. Crystal said, Nora, yes, drugs. Nora says, Crystal, no drugs. Bumba says, I have about 2.8 thousand now. Okay, so that's plenty low enough. I don't have to worry about this. We're about 10 seconds away from the you know what? I think... I think we're good with this. It's getting really toasty. We're almost to the halfway point right now. I think I should be allowed to disrobe from this Monokuma Kigurumi. So my earbuds are out. I will not be able to hear what you guys are saying for a second. Hang on one second here. I'm just gonna rip open the stomach. Undo these buttons. There we go. There. Oh boy, it's just too hot. We gave you over an hour of Monokuma Kigurumi. I think that was better than what it could have been. All right, almost. Oh, ow! I sat on the tail again. Oh, that wasn't the tail. There's a hood. I sat on his like nose. Just a second is caught on my feet. This is why the legs are always inside out whenever I do take this off. There we go. Whew, oh, that feels better. Oh, that feels so much better. Okay, there we are. Let me get the earbuds back in now. Whew. Let's see, Nora the keyboard slam, Crystal says Crystal, Nora said keyboard slam, Crystal says yes, drugs, no. Huh?
Logan stripping on camera in front of an audience of 12? How scandalous.
Is it more or less if the audience was big? Ah! Thank you very much for the 10 bits. Would it be more or less scandalous if it was an audience of a different number? Like if it was an audience of 200, does it like, well then it's respectable theater or something like that. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate that. Doc says, Logan, this is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Audition. Give me your best, your move. It depends how we want to do it. I'm going to audition for like a Joey Wheeler doppelganger. It's like, all right, it's your move. I'm going to draw my red eyes black dragon. Oh, crap, it's Time Wizard. All right, I summon Time Wizard. You can turn my baby dragon into a 1,000 dragon. I feel like, moving from being a baby to a decrepit old man is kind of a lateral move, but let's do it. There we go. Is that okay, Doc? Nora says, keyboard slams. Crystal says, all the same drugs and yes to drugs. And oh my gosh, no. Crystal says, me take drugs. Only take prescription drugs under the right supervision, Crystal. Quikita said, I just learned a very funny fun fact. Sadly not for this stream, but maybe for the case finale. And I'm both laughing so hard, but also so mad because of the fan dub only? Wait, fan dub? Did they make a fan, dub of this? Crystal says yes. Nora says bad. Crystal says good Crystal. Nora says bad Crystal, help. Crystal says good Crystal. Nora says bad Crystal. I'm sensing a theme. I feel like we're in a loop. Crystal says good Crystal takes drugs. Nom. Nora said no. Bubba says good. Quikita said, Nora, you okay? Crystal says yes. Nora said, I take your drugs and burn them. Nora said, no, please. Heckleo. Crystal says, take ashes and nom them. Nora says, no, Neo. Okay, I think that conversation ran its course. I feel like we can resume the game in just a moment now here. You do indeed, because you heard me say it already. I wish to know the truth behind Mr. Rook's death. But you did also say you were asked to assassinate the president by a certain someone. Oh. You seem to have forgotten that there are more pressing matters at hand. I don't often carry out unpaid work, but it's not entirely unheard of. Oh, fine, I'll get back to the investigation. Good, I'm expecting great things from you, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, okay, look at it, buddy. Okay, you're supposed to stay between them. What's wrong with you? Okay, all right. Underage child, let's look at a dead body together. That is totally an action pose. Oh, I guess, there we go. Ha! I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. I just want a mod that changes this one line to I must inspect every nook and cranny. He was shot in the armpit. Okay, so let's take a look at his suitcase. It's a bulletproof attaché case. Bodyguards use them to shield their clients from gunfire. Oh, so that's what they were doing in the photo. I didn't know that. Is that a real thing? There was some in Kay's photograph, too. So he was shot from the side. So who is to his left? Well, but except he can't turn his head to the right. So, there's something here. Looks like Rook and Knight each had one. Bulletproof attaché case, data jotted down in my organizer. Designed to provide protection from gunfire. Knight and Rook were each issued one. With the
every rook and cranny?
Ah!
Chair booth.
I don't know how to respond to that. I like that. High five. So far, Doc and Oak have the 2 best puns of the night. Every rook and cranny. Yes, thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate that. Oh, hey, it's that photo I snatched. You can hardly steal a photo at a public event, Kay. But I'm snatching up a moment in time with every picture I take, you know. And for certain Native American cultures, I'm stealing their souls as well. I take it snatch is your new favorite word. Okay, I need to have a talk with you because that word means something you don't seem to realize. It's not appropriate. Please do not use that word anymore. Maybe I already know that. Alright, so there we got that. What else we got? We got his gun. So the victim was also carrying a revolver. It looks like he was trying to use it. He probably drew it on instinct when he felt threatened. We should check to see if he managed to fire any rounds off. All there, and no other signs of the weapon having been used. Was this one on loan from Zhang Fa too? Yup, sure was. We're always issued with the same model gun. 6-shot revolver on loan from Zhang Fa has not been fired. Is Vero here yet? We're talking about a Transformer named 6-shot the other day. Bloop. I need to start putting puzzle pieces together in my brain soon. All right, let's look at his foot. It's the victim, Mr. Bastian Rook, bodyguard to the president of Zhang Fa. He's one of the guys that brought the president inside as soon as the shooting started. Which means he continued to do his duty. Ha ha ha, duty, ha ha ha. Yes, Rafa still hears from Karain. Right up until his dying breath. At least he'll get posthumously promoted. Wait, huh, what?
Putting puzzles pieces together. I miss puzzles frown. Duty. Logan, you're muted.
Not anymore. How long have I been muted? Had I at least said the line, at least he'll get posthumously promoted. How long was I muted? When did that happen? Did I bump the mute button? I've done that on accident before. I apologize. I am sorry. I think all I was saying is that, yeah, I miss Vero as well. And hopefully Vero will show up, but is probably resting right now. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate it. Over on YouTube, Ari has popped in saying, hey, I'm very late, sadly, but I'm here now. I said, oop, your mic is off. Yeah, I think, everybody noticed that. I am not good at this. I've been doing this for how many years now? Huh?
Since the cough, I think it was around when the cheer came in.
Oh, that's probably what I did. There's a boo. Thank you for the 10 bits. I had to cough a little bit, and I think I just instinctively, when that happens, like hit the mute so you guys don't have to hear a gross cough. So that's probably what it was. So I don't think it was on accident. It was just like, it was his muscle memory reflexes. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. I do appreciate it. But Ari, how you doing? Good to see you. Don't worry about being late. We just appreciate you being here. At least he'll get posthumously promoted. Okay, it's better to know when to say nothing at all than to end up with your foot in your mouth. Well, what do you mean? Well, sometimes that man and I decide to experiment with things, and, well, he's in defeat. So, I mean, bodyguards don't even operate on the same rank promotion system as the police in the first place. See, I was even clicking his foot, other foot, crotch, belly button, tie, face, empty hand. Oh, no, let's click. All right, let's look. That's a lot of blood. Armpit. The bullet seems to have entered just under his armpit and went clean through his body. Bullet through the body. The bullet passed through the victim. Where did it end up? Inside him? I guess that'll help us like figure out the angle that he was shot if we can figure out where it is. Can we just get like an x-ray machine or a metal detector? Boop. He was hit in an area his bulletproof vest didn't cover. Like it was on purpose or something, huh? The cause of death would appear to be loss of blood. Attempts were made to snatch it. Snatch it! Staunch it! Sorry, they were talking about snatching things earlier. I misread it. Staunch. Staunch? I need to Google that. I don't know what that means. Staunch. Definition. To stop or restrict a flow of blood from a wound. Oh, okay. I had never heard that before. But all right. Fair enough. But to no avail. Crime scene notes jotted out of my organizer. The victim bled to death from a gunshot wound to the torso. The bullet passed clean through his body. The medics must have been brought in to try and save him. Sadly, it was too little, too late. Is that everything? His face. His little button with a picture of a hand on it. His door down here. The trapdoor. We click the trapdoor maybe? It's a trapdoor connected to the lever on that curious figure. Also, I'm glad that we checked that first. Otherwise, it would have been weird and confusing. If someone were to open it, everyone would fall through. Mr. Rook, Mr. the Killer. We could totally just betray him. You know, do the thing that he threatened us saying he didn't want us to do. Don't even think about it. I was thinking it. But not intending to do it. I wouldn't dream of thinking of ways to take you down to Pound Town, like we said before. Might I suggest you keep your monologues internal? But I'm an NPC. I don't have internal monologues. Okay, so that's everything here then, right? So let's save and then start trying to piece things together in our brain pan. Hopefully the game won't freeze again when we save this time. There we go. Let's see. Bubba was saying to Nora that just puts them in the air, making them inhalable. Nora said, no. Quicket said, gonna nab wafers. Nora said, give me. Crystal says, yeah, yes, Nora. Oak said, also the teacher was homophobic and a beehole. Oh, that too. Oh, the one for the imprint. No, she was great. I think she just like, I don't know. I think she was just overly sensitive about that type of stuff for some reason. But it actually was really funny because like she brought her dog with her. And we had like this little stage area. It was like in this little building. Like you don't have these in other places, but this is in Los Angeles. They have buildings that just have like little theater spaces that you rent out for like an hour for like $20 or whatever. And I think it was less than that. I could be wrong. Anyway, and so we went in there and she had her dog with her. And she brought her dog and the dog was sitting. And then at one point we did a little thing on the stage. We came, sat down, we were discussing things. And then her dog suddenly like hopped up on the stage, walked in the middle of the stage, turned around, popped a squat and just pooped right in the middle of the stage.
No, the teacher in my drug test class thing.
Oh! Huh?
Boo.
Thank you for the 10 bits. I appreciate it. Okay, that teacher. Okay, I misunderstood. Talking about teachers and homophobia. I get confused. Nora says murder. Crystal says yes to drugs. Doc says murder. Nora says no. Crystal says yes to drugs. I want to reiterate, because there's a lot of unfortunate messaging going on in the chat. I do not endorse drugs, nor taking drugs. Ari said over on YouTube says Bronco's having some unnecessary feelings there. Oh, like in the picture when he's looking to the side, he kind of is, huh? Jeno says I'm late because I just woke up. Haha, how you doing, Jenos? Said, but rip Rook. I know, it's so sad. I should mention to Jenos and Ari because they got here just recently. That my current theory is that it is Rook who hired Shelly to kill the president of Zhang-Fa, and that's why he doesn't seem to care about killing the president anymore, because the guy who was going to sign his paycheck is now unable to do so. Ari said, this investigation music is a bop. Oh, Edgeworth games, they're always going to have the good music. Let's see, a bunch of emotes. Oh, because Crystal put it in emote only. Oak said, Crystal, I agreed to love drugs. Why do we get punished too? Nora says, no drugs. Crystal says, evil Crystal. Nora said, no drugs for none of you. Bubba says, I was helping you. Crystal says, yes, drugs. Nora said, I take them from you. Let's play a bit more, because I thought that conversation was done, but apparently not. We saved, so let's try and piece things together in our brain. So assassination attempt. The president was targeted during his speech, a premeditated attack. Bulletproof vest found on the desk. He had a bullet lodged in it. Is it the president's? Rook's gun, 6-shot revolver on loan from Zhang Fa, has not been fired. 6-shot revolver found in the trash, not easy to acquire in this country. The bullet passed through the victim. Where did it end up? Knight's position. Knight can't turn his head to the right, so he was moved from to the right side of the stage. He said they're all the same thing, so if we do Rook's gun and the 6-shot revolver here, we should maybe be able to say that like that this gun was also on loan from Zhang Fa, right? So it was someone from Zhang Fa, so let's try that. We did just save. Let's try it. What? Who? How?
Hello, as the certified real beef.
Real beef.
Channel Twitch TV, LoganRobo does, in fact, endorse drugs. This is not an AI.
No, I do not.
It is, in fact,
slander.
The true feelings of Mr. LoganRobo.
No. Thank you for the 50 bits for the beef long at TTS. I don't even drink. I'm not gonna do drugs. Okay, let's try this. Let's try Rook's gun and thank you again for the 50 bits for the beef long at TTS. I do appreciate it. Rook's gun. And let's try 6-shot revolver. And see if there's a connection. I did just save. Hey, did it work? The two guns are exactly the same. Meaning, it's likely that the one we found is also from Zhang Fa. Revolver data updated in my organizer. Found in the trash can on the left side of the spectator area. 2 spent bullets, same model as the victims.
The bodyguards all got their guns from Zhang Fa authorities, right?
Yes.
Are they like super rare or anything?
No, I don't believe so. This model isn't exactly easy to come by in this country, but it's certainly not impossible either.
Boo! Ah!
She was so scary. That was a bad scream.
And here I thought they might be valuable treasures.
Yes, it is something of a shame.
Wow, I just mentioned treasures, and you actually responded for once.
I only meant to point out that if guns were rarer, it would be much easier to trace them, which would have made them treasures of the evidence variety, I suppose.
Yeah, see? Everything's a treasure hunt one way or another, including this investigation. Including our friendship.
You could say that.
All right, then, it's treasure hunting time. On with the investigation.
She certainly seems a lot more enthusiastic all of a sudden. Okay, we're gonna back out of here and save before we do the next one. See if we can find another thing that we can stitch together with the puzzle pieces in my brain. Save. Let's see. What's going on? Magpie says, I was very concerned about how that sentence about the alarms was going to end. Doc says, personally use ... in bed. Chris says, me sorry. I shall just time out Nora. Nora says, what? Nora said, what? No. Bubba says, apology accepted. That's so weird. That's like the first time a tomcat has like not startled me. It was just as loud as normal. Huh. Am I growing immune to it? Does it happen so often that it like, I can hope that. I'm proud of myself. That didn't freak me out for once. I don't know why. I think I just lucked out for some reason. But thank you for the tomcat. Nora, I'm sorry. Hey, I need to read the chat. Do I need to read the chat? I'm gonna read some more in the chat. I am reading more in the chat. Nora with a crossed out stuff because timed out said no drugs. Crystal Smiley. Nora said Apparently I am not immune. Thank you for the objection. Tomcat didn't get me, but that one did. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Nora says, born. Oh, Crystal says yes to drugs. Oak said, we forgive you, Crystal. Nora said, Crystal. Bubba says, okay, you have gone too far. This is an intervention. Nora says, no drugs. Crystal says, yippee. Nuh-uh. Oak said, it'd be so funny. Crystal says, monkey. Oak said, I honestly hope he did cheat like that. Nora said, yes. Doc says, graceful. Doc said, that was everything and more. Oak said, it's true. Kwikita said, this is a true fact. Yes. Oak says, laughing. Nora says, I'm crying. Ray says, my friend is not Connor. My friend is Ollie or Jihadidaha. I think there's her username. Oh, right there. Judy Hadida. Judy Hadida is right there. Popped in and said, you spelt it right. Wowee. So hi to Ray's friend. Ray, is your friend still here? Or did it take me too long to reach the first comment that your friend made? I am so sorry, Judy Hadida. Judy Hadida? Am I saying that right? Over in YouTube, Ari is saying it'd be funny if Edgeworth has a mini jigsaw puzzle in his brain. Or wait, does Tequila have a knife at Knight's throat? Is just noticing that dang. He does, but it's like turned to the blunt side, and he's got a neck brace. So I think it's just for funsies. And yeah, Edgeworth has jigsaw puzzles and chess games in his brain. Let's see if there's any other things we can piece together. President was targeted during the speech. Premeditated attack. Bullet passed through the victim. Where did it end up? Knight can't turn his head to the right, so he was moved to the right stage area out of the desk. His bullet lodged in it. Is it the president's? I mean, I guess we could combine these two together. Let's try it. Don't take my hit points. No! There's no logical connection between those two things. I'm gonna just, you guys don't notice this. This is not actually happening, but yeah, I'm just gonna load this back up. Yeah. Maybe we need to talk to Shelly to kill it at night about the gun or something? Maybe that was like the only piece to put together for now. Let's talk to them. We know it's already checked off. I have high hopes for your investigation. I do hope you won't betray my trust in you. We can present the gun updated to him? Oh, I forgot that we could just present random stuff. Let's present everything to these guys. I forgot we can do that. Such a frightfully blunt instrument, no knowledge or skill required. The use of such a tool speaks to a fundamental lack of reverence for the craft, wouldn't you say? You're telling me there's a level of reverence involved when choosing a murder weapon? Indeed I am, Mr. Edgeworth. You wouldn't agree? A weapon is a weapon. Well, I totally agree. So does he now. Say sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. Well, what is that even to apologize for? I'm gonna show my badge. I must admit, I've never seen one of these up close. It's akin to a license, right? Do you have a license for that? You have a TV license for watching TV Tuesday, isn't it? Pip, pip, cheerio. I too. No way, you have a license to kill? No, but if I must spell it out for you. No, I'll get it out. No. You can keep that little nugget of truth locked up nice and tight in your heart, okay? So, even a great thief's bravado quickly crumbles in the face of an assassin. Hang on, before we do this, because this might advance stuff, let's present everything. I forgot that we could present stuff. We could have probably presented stuff to Winston Payne outside or to Gumshoe. Let's present everything. Have I shown you my badge? Oh, no, I don't want to present it. Don't want that. I want to present it. Present! He flashes his steely pointed badge and growls. Fess up or you'll be stewing under these lights until the cows come home. I've literally never said that. And then the mean old detective chimes in with, yeah, you won't be getting any beef stew either, pal. You know, I was trying to do it like Gumshoe. It's yay, and you won't be getting any beef stew either, pal. What exactly are you doing, Miss Lloyd? Oh, just a little practice, prepping for the interrogation y'all are no doubt fixing to put me through. Except the prosecutors have nothing to do with the grilling or stewing of suspects. Zhangfa? Guess I'm about to make the front page after all, just not for the reasons I wanted. We only scratched the surface of this case, Miss Lloyd. It may not have to end that way. The assassin they never saw coming, the demon in reporter's clothing, the shimmering she-devil. Could this stunningly beautiful, sexy, gorgeous young journalist really be a killer? You know the drill. I'm the talk of the tabloids. Wait a second. Lloyd? Tabby? Lloyd, was I destined for this? Have I no free will? The subject is scuttlebutt from here and who knows where. Surely those titles are a tad too much even for the trashiest of papers. The prosecutor's manner is impenetrable, and he cross-examines his suspect without mercy. I was rendered speechless before him. But I haven't even said anything yet. Okay, so that's what she says when she has nothing to say. Sure, I was the one who made that recording, but I know you don't need to say any more. At the end of the day, I'm just a lousy reporter who can't speak for herself, let alone the people. That's not true. And even if you can't, the evidence can speak on your behalf. The truth is always hidden within the evidence, and it will always reveal itself in the end. Thanks, Ruffles. I'll be stealing that line if you don't mind. Sure? If it'll cheer her up, I suppose I can let it slide. This one. Prosecutor's manner. Okay, this is what she says when she has nothing to say. And this. What she says when she has nothing to say. And this. Suddenly, the prosecutor pulled out a revolver and pointed straight at my innocent young reporter. Her tragically short life over, almost before it had begun. She crumpled, down-like, into a watery grave. Perhaps if you'd actually been shot, I could understand you saying such awful things, Miss Lloyd. But if I wait that long, I won't be able to say nothing at all. True. All right. Photos. Okay, the photo's the same thing as the tape recorder. Blah, 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 blah. Sorry, I gotta know. I gotta know if there's anything else. Raincoat. I gotta read some more in the chat. Jitty Hadida says you spelt it right. Wowee. Ray says I copied and pasted. Crystal says welcome in. Jitty Hadida. Jitty Hadida says hee maybe. Oh crap, there's a clip. Why is there a clip? Hang on. For anyone who's lurking, who might be watching over on YouTube, if you don't know the drill, whenever someone posts a clip in the Twitch chat, we have to load it up into our clip viewer and watch it together so we can find out what it was. This will also tell me how far behind I am, and an hour. Crap. Said, no beef, we mustn't, is the name of this clip. Well, I
You're looking beautiful, Daddy.
Beef longa TTS, you're drunk. That highly wrong, highly inappropriate on so many levels. But thank you, Oak, for the 50 bits for the beef long. Thank you very much for the clip. I do appreciate it. I gotta click this thing back over here and click at this thing over here. All right, let's keep playing. Actually, no, I gotta keep reading the chat because I'm an hour behind. Quick said, this TikTok timer you have here is gonna be funny in a few more days, Logan. Wait, what? Why? My TikTok timer? The fact that I upload stuff and I schedule it and it just automatically posts. I mean, that way I figure once it's banned, at least people in other countries will still be able to see it. Chris says 49:45. I'm over an hour behind. Nora said also, guys. Magpie says Logan. No, the poll said boar, not bear. Did it say boar? I should have voted for boar. I thought it said bear. Oak said, yeah. Nora said, I can't stay for full stream tonight because I don't have school. Oh, I can stay for full stream tonight because I don't have school tomorrow. Nice, Nora. Crystal said, you don't know Sonic Forces? Which one is that? Is that the one where you make your own character? Nora said, I'm probably going to romance Rise because she's so down bad for pro tag and she's so silly. And also today in Persona, we met a bat nurse. Yeah, she's bad. I didn't like her. Chris said Sonic Forces when Sonic is kidnapped. Nora said is forcing me to hang out with that nurse, and I don't wanna. I cried. You don't have to. You can spend as little time with her as possible. Oak said apparently Nora is 40 levels below the average for a hanged man boss and has never used the Velvet Room at all. Quickgator said Logan forgot how to do stuff. No, classic. Oak said maybe this is why you can't beat the hangman. Oak said I didn't force you, I just wanted you to get courage and money. Nora said shut up. Ray says Eureka, redeem half J or HJ. Oak says I hate that nurse too. Doc says I tried to take him down ... in bed. Nora said you forced me to hang out with the that. Oak said that's not a good way of phrasing it. Doc said take a shot every time I make an in bed joke. A shot of water? You've done twice already. 1, 2, there we go. Let's see. Doc says, yeah, cool artwork. Nora with a smile. Oak says, salute to Bronco. Quickgator said, Rise and Yumi have the meanest rejection scenes in the game. It hurts to reject them. Which one is Yumi? Was she the drama club girl? Quickgator said, once again, I say I love the artist for this game's cutscenes. Nora said, can't I date them both? Well, yeah, I guess. I mean, if you want to be a bad person. Quicket said, I don't know who it is, but they just give me Dual Destiny / Spirit of Justice vibes. Oak said, you can, but then on Valentine's Day, you'll feel like a horrible person. Quicket said, so I wonder if the artist was brought in for this and then stayed for the main series. Doc said, Shelly is wearing the pawn uniform technically, so some disguise. I know, but like, I feel like this is the most important part of his disguise. Boba said, no, he disguised as a bishop. Queen said, he should have like a hat, like a, what do they call it, a mitre? One of the bishop hats. Queen Katie said, hey. Nora said, I'll romance Cerise, I love her. Queen Katie said, Shelly de pawn. Nora said, because she's down so bad. Crystal says, I'm so proud of you remembering to update the schedule, Logan. Thank you, Crystal. And Oak said, bro is dating her out of pity. Nora said that, and I genuinely love her. Yay, I can follow Longa. Okay, let's play a little bit more of the actual game. Oh, I'll pop over, check YouTube real quick. Let's see. Jeno says, yup, she almost breaks the fourth wall. Then Bear Trap goes off, and she's back to being an NPC. There we go. All right. The prosecutor's manner is impenetrable. That's what she says when she has nothing to say. So that was the red coat next to the screens. Prosecutor's manner impenetrable, blah, 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 blah. Two more things. Briefcase, nothing to say. We'll show her a dead body. Did you do this a dead body thing? I didn't know the guy. I didn't have no reason to kill him. Mr. Rook may have been the one who died, but it seems the president was the real target. Well, I didn't have no reason to kill him neither. Never even heard of the guy. Remind me again, what was it you said you came here to do today? Well, that is, well, you know how, I'll just quit trying to trick a girl, will you? I'm sorry for doing a murder. You got me? Okay, so that's all that stuff. So let's present everything then to Shelly the Killer and Knight, and then hopefully we'll see if we got a piece more puzzle pieces together in my brain, because I don't know what else to do right now. Present more stuff. We already showed him our badge and the gun, so we now can present other things. Let's try the President of Zhangfa. Oh, I see you are also quite a dark-hearted man, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, does he think that we got this newspaper so that we can kill him too? If you would like to talk business, we can do so later, in private. And I'm newly single. What's that supposed to mean? Steel Samurai Balloon? Oh, you really think that's the key to cracking this case? It may not seem it, Mr. Knight, but Mr. Edgeworth has his methods. His reasons for presenting such an item are myriad, I'm sure. Oh, yes! Precisely. I won't get away with that too many times. But we'll still do it too many times. Okay, so that's what they say when they got nothing to say. Sorry, we'll be done with all this presenting stuff soon. Promise. What he says when he has nothing to say. Next one, diagram. Where did you get that? This is today's security plan for the president's speech, correct? Yeah, that's right. There's me and there's Rook. Should have been me standing there, not him. I can't help but feel that he has some unresolved issues when it comes to Mr. Rook. Okay, gun. Oh no, we already presented the gun, darn it. Oh yeah, blood instrument, reverence, all that stuff. Yeah. There we are. All right, back out here. Photographs. All right, nothing to say there. We only got 4 more things, and then if we don't advance, then we gotta, I guess, put puzzles together in my brain again. This single piece of evidence was all it took for you to track me down. You really are as good as they say. I still don't get why you hid it under the samurai dog stand. As I said, I did not wish to be mistaken for the shooter. A shooter you identified by means of a different jacket entirely. Or do you doubt your own logical conclusions? I have to admit, there are no lies to be detected in his words. Okay, screens. No, nothing there. Just 2 more, just 2 more. Then we'll be back in business? No, nothing. Let's show Shelly to kill the body of his beloved. Well, I bet not even Rook saw it coming. And who could blame him? A guy like that getting killed by some minor league hack. Quiet, please. Oh, you, grr. Now, Mr. Edgeworth, continue with your investigation. Right. What is he hoping to achieve here? Okay, so we have to piece something together in my brain. Let's save. Crap. Oh, no, I didn't want you to go down there, Edgeworth. I'm trying to click the options, but I appreciate your enthusiasm. Okay. Ooh. Let's try... One of them had a question, which was the bullet through the body, where did it end up? So maybe one of these answers that. Premeditated attack, bulletproof vest has a bullet lodged in it. So I guess we could try and claim that the bullet went through Rook and into the president. Knight can't turn his head to the right, so he was moved to the right side of the stage. Let's try these two, because we did just save.
The clip of you doing the crazy math in one of the early AA games, not realizing that you can stab up high, came on my FIP the other day.
Oh, that one!
Every time I see the clip, I think you are going to say from the top of my head down to my nipple, but instead you say mid to lower chest area, which is boring.
What? Oh, did you say boot? Did I speak over it on accident? Thank you for the 10 bits. Well, it depends on the person. Mid to lower chest area could also be the same as, like, what if someone has... I mentioned this before, what if someone has huge, like, dinner plate nipples that they're like an overlapping Venn diagram? That could be the entire mid to lower chest area. That could be the entire, like, upper, middle, and lower chest area. You gotta narrow it down. You don't know how big somebody's nips are. You gotta be more specific than that. Or someone might have, like, unusually high ones up by the collarbone. Some weird nonsense. Or, like, really droopy ones. Dangling it down. You know? Really down low by the waist or something. Everybody's got different nips. But yeah, I should stop talking now. Why did you make me talk about nipples again? But thank you very much for the 10 bits. I do appreciate that. Okay, let's try connecting these two. Come on, Edgeworth. Hey! I don't know how that's an inevitable conclusion, but okay, we'll go with it. 2 bullets were fired in total. We know this because 2 shots were heard. One traveled through the flag and into the balloon. The other took Mr. Rook's life. Why are you assuming it went into the balloon? It might have come out of the balloon. Come out of the balloon, through the flag, and then into a Rook. Edgeworth. But there's a bullet in the president's vest too, right? How is that possible? How indeed. The numbers don't add up. However, there is one possible explanation. Please tell me Edgeworth is saying that the bullet went the other direction. Please, Edgeworth. There it is. After passing through his body, the bullet that took Mr. Rook's life then found itself lodged in the vest. Miles, do you see an exit wound on him? In other words, 2 of our bullets were in fact 1. No way! He's right. If the president hadn't been wearing that vest, things could have been a lot worse. And he wasn't injured at all by the impact. Even when obstructed by a vest, a bullet can inflict serious damage. Sure, I've known guys who got broken bones that way, but the president's okay. He's made of strong stuff. Sounds like he didn't even need a vest. Also, like, we've been talking about this president a long time. Queen Katie, we're 2 hours into the stream. I don't know how that's possible, but we are. And I think you were worried about if the president shows up again. I don't know. But thank you. I was about to say thank you for the bits. Nobody TTS'd. I was just talking. Let's not get carried away here. I want that bullet's ballistic markings analyzed. Remind me what those are again. Guns leave a unique pattern of grooves on every bullet they fire. By examining these grooves, we can use them to identify which gun it came from. Think of them as fingerprints of a sort. You can tell all that from a bullet? What are we waiting for? Analyze away! Might be easier said than done. That bullet hit solid armor. The impact will have completely flattened it. You'll be lucky if there's anything left for forensics to find. What? But I was all set for some analyzing. Bulletproof vest data jotted down by organizer. Stop the bullet that passed through the victim. The bullet itself was crushed flat by the impact. That's quite enough investigating for now. Okay, so we're done. We are done investigating. Oh, thank goodness. Let me have a celebratory sip of water. And a celebratory reading of a couple of comments in the chat. Oak says, Wendy, don't listen to us, not real. Doc says, lol. Oak said he was secretly being freaky. Quigator said, the context, I had a filling hop out and had a hole in said tooth, and we chatted about that. It was my fault. Crystal said, Wendy is definitely not here. Oak said, it's not about teeth. Nora said, sure, Logan. Doc said, teeth holes. ... In bed, take a shot of water. Quigator says, no! Beowulf says I should get back to Duolingo, but I have some issues with it. That's understandable, but I guess it's better than nothing, right? Nora says, lol. Oak says, Doc, to Doc, forget everything you ever heard about teeth. It's only about freakying. Nora said, lurk, do I have colored pencils at my mom's? I don't know. Thank you for the lurk, Nora. Oak said, Doc's Logan's Duolingo account by following Wendy. I'm very sorry, Sir Longa. I did not intend to dox you. Quigator says, something I so want to happen. Shelly shows up again in the game, but nobody says anything because Miles is blind again, and we never see him again afterwards, and the cat's like, well, that was a weird guy. Sure hope he's not a killer. He's so unique looking, they ought to just lean into it. Every single chapter ought to have a crowd scene that he's in, and just nobody notices. He's just a very nondescript individual. Doc says, successfully wounded me, ... in bed. Okay, he didn't have the D on the end, so I gotta stop before I do that. Quigator said, heck yeah, Rook wounded him in the heart. Oak 10101. I'm an hour and 10 minutes behind. Nora says, guys, do I have colored pencils? Oak says, no, I ate them. Nora says, unlurk. Thank you for the unlurk. Oak says, over halfway to a follow, baby. Nora said, 1 month away from 3 years. Oak said, don't you mean 22 days? Nora said, aye. Doc says, be good, don't die. Wait. Be good, don't good die. Be don't good die. Be don't good die. But donka die. But donka die. Huh? What?
That reminds me of Tat Strange from Gravity Falls, the only normal person in that entire show.
I'm trying to... Thank you for the 10 bits. I'm trying to remember who Tad Strange was. It's been so long since I've seen Gravity Falls. I still do need to get the Book of Bill. I hope it's not like super expensive, like they sold out and they're like going for crazy aftermarket or something like that. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate that. Nora said, bodyguard department. Oh, we're talking about the letters on the vest. So Doc was saying, be don't good die. And Nora's saying bodyguard department? Oh, but maybe that's what it is. That might make sense. Something bodyguard. Let's take a look. Can we see the vest again? Bodies don't guard themselves. That's probably what it stands for. BDGD. Bodies don't guard themselves. That's what we're going to go with. Nora said, Longa, the question is, if I follow you on Duolingo, will you follow me back? Maybe? Are you good at your weekly quests? Because otherwise I'll get like paired up with you in weekly quests and nothing will happen and it'll make me sad. And I'll lose my perfect streak. Doc said, Logan, I will watch it for you. That expression of, I've played these games before. That expression? You mean the impression? Did I do it right? Because I was trying to do it like the cadence that he does in the dub. Well, thank you very much, Doc. Oak says, Logan, please stop saying things that force me to send Beeflong at TTS. I mean, nothing forces you, and I love a good Beeflong at TTS, so maybe I should keep saying those things. What, huh?
Don't worry. He is not a memorable character. He shows up in like one episode where he says his name, and I think all future appearances are just him in the background. Also, this is my 7,000th bit donated
Hey! Huh.
Boo.
Yeah! Thank you for the 10 bits. I appreciate it. I should do another deep dive. My nephew, as I mentioned before, like he got super into it, so we binged the whole series, and it was a lot of fun. A very good bonding type of a thing. I think I mentioned before also that Halloween, he and I, he wanted to go as Dipper for Halloween, and so since I was going to chaperone the trick-or-treating, I went as Grunkle Ford, and it was nice. But thank you again for the 10 bits. I appreciate it. Oak said, I'm speaking truth, Logan. Spoken in beef voice. Oh, I'm speaking the truth, Logan. Ray says, only stupid people use medicine drug. Nora said, somebody called me artistic once. Bill says, I mean, Mario Kart 9 is a launch title, but I feel like I'm still happy with Mario Kart 8. Quigator said, I assume Prison only made the character mask his trait, the character mask his traits more, which I'm mad at because he was charming and cool, and I wish him so much peace. So that's how far back when I asked Queen Katie if Prison cures autism? Oak said, honestly, I wish they didn't do Mario Kart 9 because it feels like it has the least room for improvement. Yeah, it's like, what else do you do? Really? Doc says, pull the lever, gumshoe. Wrong lever. I love Emperor's New Groove. Oak said, it's like, it's been a long time since Mario Kart 8, but we just got an entire game's worth of new tracks. Nora said, I have the urge to drop people. Oak said, and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was as close to perfect as Mario Kart gets. Yes, I agree. Nora said, from this community. Wait, drop people from this community. Do it. Oak said, I feel like we need a new 3D Mario or a new Smash more. Well, what year did Odyssey come out? Because that was I guess that wasn't really a real 3D Mario. It depends on how you look at it. Because like, do you count Mario 64 because it's in 3D as a 3D Mario, or do you want the ones that are like at the 45-degree angle thing? I don't know. Nora said, so true. Doc said, do it. Drawing is awesome. Oak said, draw longer. Nora said, only issue is I can't draw. If you can hold a pencil and press it against the paper and move it around, you can draw. It's my favorite pencil. It's not as fancy as a fancy pencil, but I love it. Let's see. Oak said, bro, you can draw. Nora said, draw my persona. Bale said, not necessarily. Don't forget, all of them were retro tracks, and the new ones were designed for tour. Nora says, I can't. Oak says, I tried earlier. Quicketa said, I love how you can see ourselves on one screen. Doc says, everyone can draw. I believe in you. Draw. Quicketa said, I think it's the exact scene, too, with the way Kay looks on it. Nora says, I can only draw people's shoulder up. Oak says, I feel like Mario Kart 9 should have probably been something 1 or 2 years down the line. Doc said, that's awesome and cool. Quicketa said, K the killer. Oak says, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe still feels relatively fresh while we haven't had a new 3D Mario in 8 years. Doc said, K the killer, I hardly know her. Oak said, I was 8 years old when Odyssey released. Was it that long ago? Or 9, I guess, is Oak. Nora said, okay, I'm so mad. Quicketa said, don't tell Kay about Fulbright, lol. Quicketa said, injustice we trust. Nora said, what is the difference between who and whom? It makes me mad. Okay, here's your grammar lesson for the day. Who is a subject verb. Whom is an not verb. Why do you say verb? Noun. Oh my gosh, I can't even talk right. We'll try to be educational. Who is a subject noun? Okay. Whom is an object noun. So basically, if the verb is being done by the who or the whom, then it's who. If the verb is being done to the thing, then it's whom. So if you say, who is going to the party? It's who, because the verb is. Who is, that's how it's conjugated. Who is. But if you're saying like, what's an example for whom, then? If you say like, I don't know whom I took to the party, because in the verb took, past tense of take is I took whom to the party. Does that make sense? Does that make more sense? Does that clarify it? Who is a subject? Whom is an object? Who does the verb? Whom has the verb done to it? I'm not good at explaining grammar. Doc says, from whom from? Oak says, also Smash Ultimate is more recent, and we've had even more DLC in recent times, but it still feels like a new Smash game would be way more hyped to release in Switch 2. But that's another one. I feel like, why? Smash Ultimate, everybody is there. Nora says, speaking of mouthwashing, no! Quicketa said the only funny clip I recall of mouthwashing is the one where you stole the cake. I checked, and there are about 10 potentially clippable moments from mouthwashing. I usually make a list, and then checking it twice, figure out who's naughty or nice. So, since Nora said, speaking of mouthwashing, here is speaking of mouthwashing. I'll tell you what those moments were, and you can tell me what you guys think. There was shining the light in his eyes. There was using the axe to get Daisuke out of the foam. There was a birthday song. There was actually, some of these are spoilery, so I probably shouldn't mention some of these other ones, but there are other moments. Doc said, that is funny. I would laugh. Well, thank you, Doc. Oak said, I do appreciate that. I hope so. I hope other people agree with you, Doc. Oak said, also, One Piece, how I miss you. Quicketa said, by the way, apparently today is Justice for All's birthday today, which is funny, because Shelly the Killer is here and came from that game. Oak says, One Piece chapter 1136 releases in a few days, though. Doc says, yeah, happy birthday, Justice for All. Ray says, the mouthwashing fandom is very silly. And so I think most people would like TikTok. Okay, good. Because I've noticed that sometimes there have been like times where we played a game, there's been a shorter game, and it posted clips, and like, it seems like that community has not had a sense of humor. And it's like, that is unfortunate. So that gives me hope. Quicketa said, yep, double checked. It came out in America in 2007 today. Oak said, I think even if the mouthwashing clips don't do well, I would love them. I need a sip of water. Also, I hope I'm getting close to catching up because I've been reading a lot right there. Let me read just a couple more quick comments. Nora said, I never wanted to be reminded of that game. Oak said, those were some of the funniest clips and some of the only reasons why I was able to get through those streams. Well, thank you, Oak. Bubba says, a bulkhead is a big heavy door. Oak said, I still can't help but mishear Logan saying Game Boy as gay boy. From the Game Boy that you have. Yeah, yes. I was going to quote it, but this is a family-friendly game of murder that we're playing now. Queen said, Lurk P-time, thank you for the lurk, Queen Katie, see you when you get back. Nora says, same. And there was Gallop's raid. Oh, and Franziska von Karma said, what is Alfred doing here? Welcome, Franziska. That was a really bad German I did just now. I am so sorry, Franziska, don't hurt me. Huh?
Logan, deep breath.
Okay, hang on.
Hello.
And now I can go back to talking really fast, right? I'll do one more, hang on. Thank you very much for the 10 bits, I appreciate it. Let's play a little bit of game. I hope I'm starting to catch up in chat, at least a little bit. That's quite enough investigating for now. What is taking so long, Detective Gumshoe? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, have you solved the case? No, not yet. Is that so? Then perhaps interviewing another key witness might help you to do so. Oh, we're gonna do a cross-examination thing. Another witness? Who? You don't mean the most important witness of all. The man on the other side of that door. Is it like, can we knock and like talk through the door? Or is Shelley DeKiller trying to coax him into here? He really intends to have me question the president? Now, if you would be so kind as to summon him, Mr. Edgeworth. Stop right there, DeKiller. You're nuts if you think I'd let him anywhere near you. Well, Mr. President, I'm sure you are watching us through your security feed, aren't you? And he's a guy who's paranoid about dying. Can he talk through the intercom? In which case, I politely request that you show yourself. That is, if you value your bodyguard's life. Grrr. What's gonna happen? Is the bulkhead gonna open? I know what that word means now. We're still waiting, Mr. President. Any time now. Okay, there was enough of a pause there. I thought that was gonna happen, but no. Well then, if nothing else, we now know what kind of man you really are. Mr. President! Stop! You can't do this! Let's all just calm down, all right? Come on, detective! Where the blazes are you? Hey! Edgeworth, run over there now and hit the lever and they'll just drop out and sploosh. The lights! What's happening? Listen well, Mr. Edgeworth. I would advise you to stay very still. It seems I will not be granted my audience with the president after all. Even with Mr. Knight's life as my bargaining chip. No, stop! No! Oh, I've just been murdered. I've been murdered in the dark. Oh, I'm dead. I am deceased. Eek! Kay! You won't get away with this, DeKiller! I've seen enough, and now I know the truth. Where are you? Where did you go? Oh crap, is he taking Kay hostage? And Light's gonna come in and like the knife at Kay's throat? That no. Oh! Oh, he's just leaving. Oh, okay. Bye. It was nice seeing you again. Next time we should get lunch. I like that I can kind of see the white of your eye behind your monocle for once there. I'll leave the rest in your capable hands, Mr. Edgeworth. Speaking of capable hands, his hand looks weird to me. He's got all the right number of fingers. It just looks really wide. Bye, Shelly. Is this gonna be Gumshoe? Worth. Sir. Worth. He said, Mr. Edgeworth. Detective Gumshoe. Is that you? Sir! Mr. Edgeworth, sir! Kay's okay. Kay's okay. And Edgeworth is face down again. It's like that sprite in the first game. They got to reuse it. March 25th, 4:45 p.m., Zhangfa presidential plane. Oh, he took the ore. Why did he take the ore? Did he take anything else? Got the gas masks. That looks like that's it. Gotta shake it off now. Shake it off, Edgeworth, like your little sprite did. I must have been knocked unconscious. Sir, you're okay. Are you all right, Mr. Edgeworth? Never mind me. He didn't hurt you, did he, Kay? Everyone else, I don't care. Nah, I'm fine. Only just woke up myself. My head'll be sore for a while, but that's about it, so you can stop worrying. Detective, did you manage to stop the killer? Yeah, about that, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm bad at my job. Well, I'll see. Ms. Lloyd came running out of the plane, and she told us he'd flown the coop. Oh, we were too late. I'm sorry, sir. Bodyguard over there told us something, too. Seems there's an inflatable boat missing by the window. The killer must have stolen it and rowed himself across the lake. What about the cordon around the park? Yeah, I called everybody back to stake out the plane, including the guy stationed across the water. No, so he's completely slipped through our fingers. What?
Logan, your K voice sounds exactly like sick me. Boo in sick voice.
In sick voice. Is that a good thing or a bad thing, Oak? But thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate it. I do need to breathe again. And by the way, we are getting dangerously close to the 2.5 hour mark, which means it will be a good time to start keeping an eye out for raid suggestions for once we reach the 3 hour mark. Just a heads up there. I'm going to read some more in the chat, though. But thank you for the 10 bits, Oak. I appreciate it. Ray says, what if you were holding someone hostage and a girl just squeezes between you two and just stands? Well, then you got another hostage for free. It's like a freebie hostage. Nora said, Franziska's here. Alert the Logan. Alert the media. Bubba says, wait, are we modless? Doc says, Franziska von Karma. Oh, yeah, are we? Is Crystal still here? Did she have to step out for a moment? Did she end up taking those airborne ground up drugs that Nora made? And that's not safe. That is not safe. Let's see. Doc says, Franziska von Karma, closer than the average relationship, and bad. Hang on. Doc says, I'll stop. Nora said, no, don't. It's funny. Galp says, I need to sleep over 8 hours streaming. Wow. Nora says, ooh, Emma Myers. Ray says, it's Emma something. Is that her name? Nora says, I love her. Quickita says, unlurk P mode off. Oak said, my favorite mouthwashing clips are potential spoiler, peekaboo, Logan does a bad thing. What do girls do? Thanks, and that's all you need in space. I probably won't post the that's all you need in space because I feel like the content of that may like trigger some like flags in the algorithm that go, this is inappropriate content. Quickita said, captions almost gave me a heart attack. I thought you were talking about blackjack, but no, it's the other way around. The other man. Oak said, yes, gambling should play Monokuma in the Danganronpa live action. Gambling should play Monokuma. Did I say that instead of Jack Black? Quickita said, no. Blackjack, that's his name. Blackjack is Jack Black. Blackjack, the surgeon character from the manga of the same name. He's one of my faves. Oak with a hydrate command. I'll do that right now. Thank you very much, Oak. I appreciate it. Also, I apologize. I feel like our progress has slowed down in the last half hour because I'm struggling to catch up in the chat. I do need to breathe again. Hang on just a second, though. Whew. Doc says, who? Oak said I was about to do that, Dot. Toilet Duck, nobody explained. Doc says, are we Toilet Duck as a collective? Yes, you are. To remind me to save. Nora says, yes. Oak says, okay, fine, I will explain. Nora says, no. Oak said, Toilet Duck is the save point in Danganronpa, just an Ultra Despair Girls in the spin-off game. Doc says, Oak said, that's what the sound effect is. Crystal says, was gone for a long while for the drug test. Are you clean, Crystal? Nora says, what is it? Crystal says, salute to Cam. Crap, so that's where I'm at now in the chat. Quickita says, salute to PC, apparently. Nora said, no drugs. Doc says, can hear, salute. Nora said, we can hear. Bumble said, universe is collapsing. Quickita said, to killed. The stream, soon it seems. Crystal says, yes, drugs. Oak says, yeah, I don't know if it's the first one, though. Nora said, wait, Penny has a cameo in this game? Yes, that's why I've been so excited to do this one. Doc said, she does in this game. Quickita said, yep, in a later case in the game. Nora says, oh my gosh. Oak says, all I know about the Plume Punisher is that Maya said, I'd rather die than miss an episode of the Plume Punisher right before the Brat Summer clip. Bumble says, no. Quickita said, 1:30:10. I'm still an hour behind. 59 minutes. So I caught up a little. Doc says, Logan strips on stream. Bubba says, I was thinking he forgot. Nora said, not the first time. Believe me, I couldn't forget that I was wearing that Monokuma Kigurumi. He was so hot. So temperature-wise, not like hot, like, oh, he's so hot. Oak says to Nora, yeah, that's why Logan is so excited, because Penny cameo. Crystal says, strip and stream. Oak says, I think the audience of 69 is the sweet spot for most scandalous. Crystal, can you pin that, please? Doc says, time wizard. Gosh, it's been so long since I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! That episode was wild. Quiggin said, I know which case Penny is in, so it'll definitely be a fun stream when he starts that case, and I'll be there laughing evilly in the spoiler chat till he finally sees her. Yeah, don't tell me which case. I want to be surprised. Oak says, as a sign of respect to the night, Queen Kate said, technically, the fan translation is a fan dub, since they got fan actors for the objections and stuff, one of which I am sharing for the fun fact for when we get to the third case for reasons you'll learn why. Doc says, I'm so excited for Logan to get to that third case, literally one of my favorite of all Ace Attorney. I'm going to go insane when he gets there. Oak says, they seem really chill about the knife to Horsey's neck. Nora says, wait, is he dead? Oak says, Nora. Doc says, average Thursday. Quick said, if it helps Logan, the fan translation did in fact say nook and cranny, so they changed it for this? Boo. Oak says, Nora, is that a bloody body? And Nora says, hi. Oak said, what do you think? Cookie said, yes, the man Shelley was in love with. Nora said, Doc said, is he dead or just on his period? Nora says, real. Oak says, I think both. Nora said, I am also dead when I'm on my period. Quigata said, Logan, I have one note. Sure, Knight can't look to the right, but he's skilled with a gun. He could have just, I don't know, turned his arm to the right without looking. Could have turned it, maybe looked in a mirror and done like over his head. Like, what was that one Netflix movie, Buster Scruggs? Or maybe, okay, this is gonna blow your minds, okay? I learned this from Batman, okay? Not like the Batman on in here, but like Batman. Even if you can't turn your head to the right, watch this, watch what you can do. You could turn your whole body to the right. Yeah, how about that? Ray said, wouldn't that be pointlessly risky? Nora said, wait, what does it mean? Oak said, the blood on the bullet hole is from his period. The blood on the floor is from the bullet. Nora said, checks out. Oak said, no, Vero, I miss them. Gugeta says, salute to Vero, I miss them. Doc says, Mr. Bastion Rook, bodyguard of Zangfa, lover of men. Nora says, duty. Wikita said, muted, you're muted. Sir, you're mute. Doc says, muted. Nora said, longa. Doc says, muted, Robo. Bubba says, mute. Ray says, how did he mute? Bubba says, seconds. Quigata said, you're muted at least when the duty happened. Okay, I think I'm catching up a little bit, so let's play a little bit of the game. Give some sense that we do this for realsies. Not the best look for the department, but yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. I'm doing brain chess again. Crap. I hope Knight is the killer in this one. Because I'm getting so sick and tired of doing this voice. Mr. Knight! Oh, you're alive. Yeah, no thanks to that murderer. That reminds me. I found this lying on the ground next to you, Mr. Edgeworth. A calling card marked with a seashell. I guess he wanted to leave a message? Well, check and see if there's something written on the back of it. Calling card data jotted down in my organizer, left behind by the assassin Shelley the Killer when he made an escape, adorned with his distinctive seashell emblem. The killer usually leaves these next to the bodies of his victims.
Signed by the Phantom Thieves.
It's us. We're the Phantom Thieves. I mean, we're not the Phantom Thieves. Don't tell anybody, but we're the Phantom Thieves.
Thank you very much, Oak, for the 10 bits. I appreciate it. Let's check our organizer and see if there is like a note on the back. Because some of these things we can like look at and examine. Oh, darn it. I was hoping it'd be one of the things where we can flip it over. Darn it! Tequila! My voice cracked there. See, it's like not quite 100%, but it is feeling so much better. I just hope that all this talking isn't going to make it worse for the next few streams. The killer usually leaves these next to the bodies of his victims. Hey, but you're not dead, sir. But I could have been. Maybe that's the message. I can't stop thinking about his parting words. I have seen enough, and now I know the truth. I leave the rest in your capable hands, Mr. Edgeworth. So what he's implying is that he found something, either during the investigation or in the dark, that convinced him, so he knows who the killer is. And that's what he wanted to know. And so now he's leaving it to Edgeworth to find and arrest the killer. I'm almost surprised Shelley the Killer just didn't kill the killer. And now I know the truth. The truth about what? It's not like we're investigating something. Oh, right. Roger that. All clear out here, sir. Over. What's going on? That was the president. He's coming out. So everybody be very supportive when we find out what types of people he's romantically attracted to. Now? But I was going to... He's stealing my thunder. Mr. Edgeworth, we all know about that. Oh, is it animated or something? Oh, whoa! Oh, so many muscles! He's that's a big, he's a big guy for you. Wang. Okay, so we gotta decide a voice for this guy. I could try and do, that's not sustainable. I was gonna try and do like a lion thing. President, no. Maybe he could just be like the Arnold Schwarzenegger because he's got so many of the big muscles. Is that okay? If he's the Arnold voice? Does that work? Does that work for you guys? Doc says, foot in your mouth in bed. Hang on, gotta take a shot of water. Quickita said, Logan, he said it went through him, so it went out the body. I didn't get that when he said, where is the bullet? I thought he meant like where in the body. So I guess there was an exit wound or something. Still confusing. Also, like for the armpit up here and the other was down here, like that implies a downward trajectory. I still think that the bullet came from the other side of the balloon, through the balloon or in the balloon or whatever, over to him. That is what I'm running with. That is my theory. Quickita said, I love how even in death, Rook still looks so cool. And Oak with another clip. Let me go ahead and load this up in the clip viewer so we can all watch this one together as well. And this will tell me how far behind I am, probably still an hour. Yep, still an hour. And it's titled Leers Over Mischievously. Let's see what this one is. Okay, it's better to know when to say nothing at all than to end up with your foot in your mouth. Oh crap, not this. Well, what do you mean? Well, sometimes that man and I decide to experiment with things and, well, he's in defeat. So, yeah. I mean, okay. And we just stop right there. I'm sorry, I should not have said any of that, but thank you very much for the clip immortalizing that moment. I apologize to anyone who will ever see that from now on. Oak said, Logan, this is what I look like. Oh, it's the emote, huh?
His Japanese is Tikuno. The surname O means king, while his given name consists of the kanji for emperor and monarch. This name also fits with the chess theme of characters in the game. He is the king piece, while Bronco Knight, Manashukne Idito, is the knight.
The knight and bastion rook Gai Tojiro, his rook. His English name, Dijung Wang, is based on the pronunciation of the characters in Mandarin Chinese. I have mixed feelings about that, because I guess that's consistent with Zhang Fa and all that stuff. But I kind of wish that there was a more noticeable king pun.
The fan translation name is the same as official. However, the unofficial translation changes the character, pronounced Wang, into Wong.
Oh, I remember this!
However, Wong is the pronunciation of, which also means emperor, though not commonly used as a surname. When placed in the Asian...
in the Asian name order, the first two characters of his name form, Huangdi Kotai, the Japanese word for Emperor of China. So are we deciding that Zhang Fa is a stand-in for China, and this dude, he's the head of the Communist Party of China, People's Republic of China? Huh? What, huh?
According to Big Clingy, a fan translator, the reason why they changed his surname to Wong is because they thought people wouldn't take him seriously if his name was Wang,
Wang.
which the official version went with anyway. Note, a name fact I never shared but literally just now learned today. His
unofficial French name is Li Hon Wang. Lion. Those are the name facts from K. I like that. Li Hon. I like that. I approve more of that. So in this one, I think the winner for the first time in history goes to the French. So thank you very much for Oak for the 30 bits and Queen Katie for all the name facts. I appreciate it. Ray said, this is what I look like. It's an emote of a cat with sunglasses. Nora says, no, Logan. Oak was talking about her own teacher. Doc says, I look like the eyeball emoji. I'm just a floating eye. Oak said, that's a wonderful story, though. I believe you. Nora said, this is what I look like. Oak says, I'm outside your window, and this is true. I'm sorry, Logan. Nora said, my blinds are closed. Nora said, can you come in and prove it? Oh, Ray, 146.40. I am I'm over 45 minutes behind, almost 50. And another clip. Let's load this one up in the clip viewer. I'm gonna have a real hard time catching up at chat. Warning to the lurkers, I apologize for it. This clip from an hour ago is titled, Beef Longa endorsed drugs. Beef Longa does not really endorse drugs. This is not really Beef Longa.
Hello as the certified real beef.
Not the real beef. Not real beef, no.
Which LoganRobo does, in fact, endorse drugs. This is not an AI.
No, I do not.
Is it that?
Slander.
The true feelings of Mr.
No.
LoganRobo.
Ah! Thank you for the 50 bits for the Beef Longa TTS. I don't even drink. I'm not gonna do drugs. I'm a sober gentleman, but thank you very much for the clip. Oak says, I don't even drink. Logan, seconds after drinking water live on camera. You know what I mean. I drink water, I drink juice, I drink chocolate milk, but I do not partake in what should we call them? The spirits. Is that's like a word for alcoholic drinks, right? Doc says, including ... love, a treasure hunt for the one. Magpie says, oh my gosh, Logan is so far behind in chat, huh? Nora says, I. Quick said, what a plot twist. Nora said, what? No, I. Crystal says, 148.43. Well, Nora says, no. Doc says, oh. Magpie says, time check is 148.50. Oak said, I know Logan doesn't post inside jokes on TikTok, really, but I would kill for the funniest Beef Longa compilation. It's because I used to when I very first started. Some of the old ones included inside jokes, and then I realized, like, oh yeah, other people won't like that. Crystal says, perfect. Oak says, I have avenged you, Nora. Nora says, thank you, Oak. Doc says, Horace/Bronco's haircut is so dumb. I just realized that more and more I draw it. Doc says, that is what is that terrible mohawk? Quickita says, lol. Nora says, doki, doki, doki. Ray says, Ollie. Ale, as in ginger ale. Okay, because, like, I would say if ALE is short for Alejandro. JD Hadida says, I am here. I don't know if I'm saying your name right, bro. I'm sorry. Oh, and there's another clip. Wow, my voice is already starting to go off. I hope I don't have to cancel any other streams if this, like, weakens it. I thought it was, like, up for streaming again. From an hour ago, this is titled, Third Time's a Charm. Let's see what this clip is. I'm a little bit worried. Oh, it's this. That's so weird. That's like the first time a Tomcat is. Let's fast forward then to where the objection comes. Drugs, no drugs. Because it's just going to be me not getting scared. Not scared, startled. Well, that one is the most startling of all the sound alerts, though, right? Apparently, I am not immune. Thank you for the objection. I appreciate that. Thank you very much for the clip as well. JD Hadida says, JD Dada. JD Dada. JD Dada. JD Dada. JD Dada. Am I saying that right now? Ray says, would it just be JD Wida? JDDida says, I guess that made more sense, but I like JDDida. It's funny, I think. Quickita said, Miles is losing literal cells over his mind puzzle. Doc says, I like to think Edgeworth just gets physically shot every time he messes up the logic. What it is, it's Judge Udgy, who's always perched in a nearby tree with a sniper rifle. Is like, I'm gonna give him a penalty. Okay, thank you very much, Toilet Duck. I will save right now. Save. And once again, did anybody have any feelings on voice? Is the Arnold voice good enough for this? Let's see. Oak says that's what happens to Logan as well. Quickita said, I'll say this, Logan did everything he could. He just needs to do one more puzzle connection, then the plot moves on. Nora said, Vero starts crying. Crystal says, I miss Vero. Quickita salutes. Oak says, Vero, sad face. Doc said, the reason why I have so many hours in Ace Attorney is because I present literally everything to everyone. That's part of the reason why we take so long with these games. Because you never know if there's going to be content you'll miss out on. Crystal says, here, we are summoning the great knight. Vero, hear ye. Ray says, do we do a puzzle? Oak said, you will fit in very easily. Oak says, Logan is the same person. Doc says, I hope so. Nora says, I miss Vero. Vero, come back. Tabby Lloyd is not a murderer. Magpie says, on the subject of Miriam, parentheses, scuttlebutt. Doc says, Tab Lloyd, you're a goner. Hugh O'Connor. Oh my gosh, Doc, you should have been here when that happened. I could not let that go. That entire rest of the game. Okay, Doc, crap. I wish I could do this easier. I recommend going to my TikTok, scrolling down until you can find the Hugh O'Connor clip. I could not handle that. And so, yeah, the entire time, anytime people would be like repeating things, it would just cycle into Hugh O'Connor or you're a goner, Hugh O'Connor. Nora smiling, Oak said, you're a goner, you're a goner, Hugh O'Connor, Hugh O'Connor. Nora says, hey, Crystal. Doc says, Hugh O'Connor is the real killer. Shelly the killer. Shelly the killer. Here's Hugh O'Connor. Hugh O'Connor. Hugh O'Connor. Oak says, Hugh O'Connor killed me. Logan is very far behind. Nora said he hasn't even gotten to that nurse. I have now. Oak says, Quick Kitty says, I mean, the Streamlab thing you have set up to promote TikTok. Oh, I forgot about that. That timer, yeah. Oak says, oh, Quick Kitty said, I'm assuming most of the chatters who see that can't even go there once the ban is up. It depends on how they do it. Is it going to be like device specific? Like, will it detect what's on your SIM card? Is it going to be like IP specific and use a VPN? I don't know how they're going to enforce it.
Dot says they have seen that TikTok.
Oh, okay, you have seen
also
it.
420th bit today.
Thank you for the 10 bits. What do you say? Because like you say nice at 69. What do you say 420? Isn't it like Blaze It or something? I don't know drug stuff, but thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate it. I gotta read some more in the chat though. I gotta be close to catching up. Well, closer. Quick said, actually, can you even upload anything else on there when the ban goes up, Logan? Well, you can upload stuff that's scheduled in advance. And so I assume I'll just like schedule a bunch of stuff that'll go past this upcoming week, and then people in other countries will see it. And then if I can use a VPN, I'll keep uploading. If not, I'll enjoy a nice long break for not having to edit videos daily until YouTube eventually catches up to where I am. That is my plan at the moment. Quick said, it'd be a pointless link. Nora said, well, not if you're in a different country, I think. Nora says, guess who just spilled powdered sugar on her white shirt? Vero, I guess. Quick said, there's a 2-hour mark, 45 minutes behind. I'm slowly catching up. Oak does a timestamp as well. Oak says, me, Katie. Nora said, no, I meant date them both as all three of us not cheating. Quickity said, ha ha hee hee. Nora says, no. Oak said, well, you can cheat as well. The game lets you cheat on everyone, which technically means you can cheat on Chia and Yukiko with each other, which may be the most effed up thing a Persona protagonist has ever done besides saving a woman that was truly awful, or a frowning question mark. Oh yeah, because Nora, you haven't seen our Persona 5 stuff, have you? Doc says we can do so later in private. In bed! Hang on, gotta take a shot of water for that. Magpie says, the second time one of the lawyers makes people think they want to hire an assassin, laughing. Oak said, Persona 5 spoilers, don't worry about it, Nora. Nora says, I'm worrying about it. Logan, I have a question for you. What's your question? Quigity says, ad quote, okay, so we do have to piece something together in my brain. Quiggin said, yay, he finally got the puzzle thing. This was the one he needed to move on the plot forward. Nora said, in 100% actuality, if you could obtain anything I needed to do so, what would you need in order to finally do a Chidori cosplay? Like money? Anything? Hypothetical, of course. I mean, I guess maybe if you gave me enough money that I would never have to worry about stuff ever again, like financials. Like, I could see like $1 million. I would do it for $1 million. Because then it'd be like, all right, I'll pay off my debts, I'll invest some money so I have a nice cash flow year to year, and just coast comfortably. Quiggy said, which means in a couple of scenes we're gonna meet the president. Nor with the lurk, thank you for the lurk. Oak said, yeah, but I don't think Logan's nipples are freakishly huge. They're not, they're normal size. Crap, but there's a clip right there when Oak said that. We'll come back and check out this clip in a minute. Let's play some game. I caught up a little bit, I got like 10 or 15 minutes closer. I'm going to assume that we're able to use the Arnold voice for this gentleman for right now. Because I don't want to reuse when we did Will Powers, because who knows if Will Powers comes up. I gave him my feeble attempt at doing the Cowardly Lion. But I don't know. So he's the president of Zhangfa, Mr. Dijong Wang. And you are? It's an honor to meet you, President. My name is Miles Edgeworth. The honor is all mine, Mr. Edgeworth. I am Dijong Wang. Your efforts on behalf of Zhangfa have not gone unnoticed. You averted something of a crisis. He must be referring to the Otogorosu case. Thank you, sir, but all I did was solve a few local cases of murder. You are too humble. I've been observing your investigation. That's slowly turning into just German, though. So I don't know if I like that or not. I guess I could try. I might practice some voices for him off stream.
You are an impressive operator, Mr. Edgeworth, even if the killer did get away.
That's very kind of you to say. So he was watching through his security feed.
Guess who set their alarms to PM instead of AM?
Hey, it's Vero! Vero, how you doing? Welcome, Vero. Thank you so much for the 10 bits. Look. Grimlock is peering precariously over the edge. He's tempting fate. He's looking over. Vero! Okay, Vero, if you ever go back and watch the VOD for this stream, you'll see multiple times chat going like, talking about how much they miss you and wish you were here. But how you doing, Vero? Thank you so much for the 10 bits. I appreciate it. So, since Vero is here, I gotta breathe for a second. Hang on. Also, I hope YouTube didn't like die or something. It says I've got a bunch of viewers, but there hasn't been any chatting over there. Let's read some more Twitch chat here. Oak posted another clip. Let's load this one up onto the clip viewer. This clip is titled Logan Stops Talking. Yeah, crap, I know what this is about. But it says 43 minutes ago. It's a number now. Like, I mean, 1 hour is a number. It's a number of minutes now. Oh, wait, crap. Hang on, I forgot to click that. There we go. Make it smaller. Thank you for the 10 bits. Well, it depends on the person. Mid to lower chest area could also be the same as, like, what if someone has, I mentioned this before, what if someone has huge, like, dinner plate nipples that they're like an overlapping Venn diagram? That could be the entire mid to lower chest area. That could be the entire, like, upper, middle, and lower chest area. You gotta narrow it down. You don't know how big somebody's nips are. You gotta be more specific than that. Or someone might have, like, unusually high ones up by the collarbone. Some weird nonsense. Or, like, really droopy ones. Dangling it down. You know? Really down low by the waist or something. Everybody's got different nips. Oh, crap! But
load his character sound like.
Thank you for interrupting, Korekio. Yeah, I should stop talking now. Why did you make me talk about nipples again? Thank you very much. The first time I've ever been happy to see Korekio. How about that? Thank you very much to whoever did the Logan clip roulette. I appreciate it. Quickity said, Logan, Miles has literally said the bullet went through Rook. There is an exit wound on the other side of the armpit spot. I missed that. I'm sorry. Quickity says, Logan thanking himself for the 10 bits. Did I thank myself? Oh, that's when I was just instinctively saying it. Oak said, thank you for the bits, Logan. Doc says, ball marking. If I had a penny for every time they call ballistic markings the fingerprints of a gun in this series, I'd be rich. I mean, that's not that many pennies. That's like, it's a lot of times, but that's not enough to be rich. Oak said, ... In bed. No, I only do it when Doc does it. Quickity said Miles having flashback from the trial where Phoenix literally used a bullet to end said trial, and it was with his former mentor. Quickity said soon. Doc said, I need to give you $1 million. Please do. Oh, that was to Oak, not to me, darn it. Oak says, thank you. Quickity said, we're going to see the big guy soon. Oak said, I will use the bribe to bribe Logan into a Chidori cosplay. Quickity said, 21111. Oh boy, so far behind. Quickity said, I'm posting Tad Strange in the Discord. Thank you. I will look it up and hopefully remember. Nora said, Logan will do the friends quest. The friend quest, don't worry. Shoot, I want to play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe right now. Oak said, Logan, you should not add me back on Duolingo. I only do one lesson a day. I get like 10 to 20 experience a day only. I'm good at keeping my streak though. Nora's frowny. Oak says, what? Nora said, okay, I have a question for P4 fans. Can be silly or serious. If you were in P4, what would be the part of you that the shadow shows that you would deny? I will choose to courteously not mention that because I feel like I am already perhaps too open with my insecurities, and that will just delve even deeper into stuff. It'd be sad. It'd be too sad. Doc said, LoganRobo's, are you Santa? I wish I was Santa. Oak said, gay. Nora said, Oak, don't think it's a secret, so you don't have to hide it. You don't hide it very well. Doc says, breathe. Oak says, shush, nobody knows, nobody can tell. Nora says, okay. Oak said, how did you find out? Nora said, I'm smirt. Oak says, from that time I said I was gay. Nora said, yeah. Oak said, dang, I should have known that'd be too big of a hint soon. 2:22:22. I'm getting there. Says, wait, crap, I was 22 seconds early. Nobody tell Logan. I won't tell me, Oak. It's okay. Ray said, why don't they just take the knife from him? His arm is in a sling, and he's old. Did you see that picture when he was strangling Knight? That guy's scary. I would not try to take his knife. Oak said, I hate you, Nora. You stole my thunder. Unfollowed. Nora says, oh my gosh, you actually unfollowed me. Oak smiling. Doc says, Edgeworth won't be able to find him next time, silly. He won't recognize him. I know. He'll put on different clothes. And then it'll be unrecognizable. Nora said, hey, Oak. Oak says, yeah. Nora said, if I draw you a basic drawing of a drawing idea I have, can you draw it and make it look good? Oak says, but your drawings already look good. Nora said, shake it off, shake it off. Oh. Nora said, full body drawing, that's the issue. Oak says, hey, I can't do those either. Nora said, well, I guess not full, but like waist up, I don't know. I don't have my iPad. Quigator said, oh man, a killer went across a lake again. Oh, I gotta be getting close. We were just talking about that. Nora said again. Quigator said, no comment. Yeah, Nora, you're not allowed to know that spoiler stuff. Oak says, Crystal. Nora said, what's happening with Crystal? Oak said, Ray's suggestion and drugs. Quigator said, you good? You haven't spoken since you summoned. Nora said, Crystal, no drugs. Ray said, Crystal's going to find Vero. Nora said, my arm hurts like the one part in my arm that hurts. Quigator said, I was going to ask actually if Crystal was still around because I was sort of hoping to redeem Clip Roulette. Oak said, man, we need to do our no mod version of slow mode. Everyone stop talking. Nora says, no, Lurk, I get iPad. Thank you for the Lurk. Oak said, Motokubi Kigurumi is hot. Batman on. Magpie says, quote, I learned this from Batman. It's not a sentence I expected to hear in an Ace Attorney stream. It's true. Because you remember like in the old Batman when he'd have the rubber cowl and then like you'd have to like look around like that. Quigator said, for once I almost choked on a joke. I didn't choke, but a spoiler way. Hey, that means I said something funny for once. For once I said something funny. Nora said, Unlurk, I'm sad. Why are you sad? Oh my gosh, how far behind am I still? Oak said, what happened? Ray said, catch up a little. Nora said, can't find my Apple Pencil. Oak says, oh, Doc says, I bet the message is like, call me XOXO. Does that mean I need to play some game? Let me read just a few more comments in the chat. I know the lurkers have been jumping ship, but I need to catch up. Ray says, the Phantom Sheaves. Don't you remember? That was another old Persona 5 clip I liked. We're not the Phantom Thieves, we're the Phantom Steves. Stealing stuff and being gay. Doc says his parting words. In bad. Thank you very much, Doc. This will not apply to future streams, by the way. Oak says, oh, ow, my throat, cough, it's time for the man. Doc says he's coming out in bad. But I'm very proud of him. Is it the first time we see sprites of Mr. Wang? Quigator says, yup. Ray says, whatever you say, Beauty and the Beast live action version. Oh, what did he sound like?
I suppose he could just have the Pearl voice, but what if Pearl Faye shows up in here?
Quigator said, since we don't have mods at the moment, I'm just gonna go ahead and post the name fact here, unless this is how I summon Vero. Oak with another clip. Let's load this up at the clip viewer. And we'll all check this one out together. And this will tell me how far behind I am. 21 minutes. Look at that. I'm getting so close to catching up. I'm practically caught up already.
That was the president. He's coming out. So everybody be very supportive when we find out what types of people he's romantically attracted to. Now, but I was going to... stealing my thunder. Mr. Edgeworth, we all know about that.
Oh, is it animated or something?
Oh, whoa! Oh, so many muscles!
He's a very large man. He is large and in charge. Thank you very much for the clip. Oak says, I think I saw Logan get pregnant when he saw the president. I'll check. I hope not. Doc says, give him the most meek, sad baby voice ever because it's fun. Oh, I'm just a little guy. Let's test that out. Let's test that. That's very kind of you to say. So he was watching through his security feed.
Well, sadly, I must inform you, this is as far as your investigation goes. I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little tiny little guy. Oh.
He could also have a, more like the Bane voice from The Dark Knight Rises. I might have to practice that. I'll workshop some stuff between streams. Let's see. Oak said, I can TTS them. Quigator said, no. Oh, that was already TTS'd. Quigator says, oh, nice, Oaklaw. Quigator said, no problem. Now we're officially all good for case one name facts. Nora said, I want my Apple Pencil. Oak said, there were a lot of clips today. Nora said, now I have to draw with shiver my finger. No, where's my Apple Pencil? Quigator said, oh yeah, before I forget, there was remember to save. Quigator said, the second mine chest is incoming soon, so I had Logan save here. Oak says, Arnold is good. Doc said, I have seen the Hugh O'Connor TikTok. Nora said, lurk, I attempt to look for Apple Pencil. Thank you for the lurk. Nora says, but I listen. Oak says, I don't know, man. I've never done weed. Me neither. Nora said, I found it. Unlurk. Thank you for the unlurk. Congratulations. Nora says, hey, Oak. Oak says, yeah. Nora said, have you ever drawn someone from behind, like the back of them? No, because then the back of people includes the butts. Don't draw butts. Chat, do not draw butts. Oak said, I have, just not very well. Nora said, can you send me any? Nora says, I need some sort of reference. Oak says, I don't have any saved. Nora said, reference, what do you mean? Oh, and there's Crystal coming in with the raid suggestions. Let me copy these over into my text file because we will be using those a little bit later on. But that means I've got to be getting close to catching up. Oh, crap, we're less than a minute away from the 3-hour mark already. How is it that this keeps happening? How does this keep happening? If anybody has like an idea for a solution for dealing with my inability to stay caught up in chat, I would love it. I mean, I guess we could do a thing where we just like I only read the highlighted messages or something, and then I just, but then that would be unfair to some people. I don't know, but?
B. Capital B looks a bit like a butt. Haha.
It does.
B.
Ah! Huh?
Ooh.
Oh! That was so scary. It does, but it's flat on one side. The number 3 also kind of looks like 1. All right, hang on, I'm just copying some over here. But yeah, if anybody has any ideas for ways, maybe we will just need to have like permanently slow mode and we can like maybe expand the number of VIPs who are immune to it or something. I really don't know. But thank you very much for the raid suggestion, Crystal. Oak says Crystal. Nora says Kiar. Quickity said you're back. Nora says Crystal. Quickity said dang it, right after I wasted points. Now I'm 500 off from a clip redeem. Crystal says I'm positive in height cuteness as always. Quickity says Vero. Oak says Vero. Vera says good morning gang. Crystal says oh Vero. Oak says we missed you dearly. Nora says Vero. We're crying. Crystal says we very miss you. Nora said, Vera says, I missed you guys too. Huh?
8. This is a butt that's not flat on one side.
8 could also... 8 could also look like eyes. But chat, that's fine. You guys are describing butts. You're not drawing them. Chat, don't draw butts. Don't drop butts. Thank you very much for the 10 bits, crap. And who did the previous one? The previous one was Oak. Oak and Vera, thank you both for the 10 bits. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for you, not for your butts. But thank you very much. Let's see. Nora said, we missed you so much. Queen Katie said, I was literally 1 second for redeeming Clip Roulette, but then I had Logan save, so now I'm at 9.5k points. Crystal says 250.38. I'm only 10 minutes behind. I'm getting there. Vera said I can still do it free of charge. Queen Katie said, please. Oak said, Vero is too good to us. Vera says, friend discount. Crystal says, chant with me, guys. We love Vero. We love Vero. Nora says, we love Vero. Queen Katie says, we love Vero. Vera says, I love you guys. Nora said, we love Vero. We love Vero. Oak says, we love Vero. Nora says, we love Vero. We love Vero. Oak says, you got me to say Vero instead of puzzle. I know it's a lot of you have been typing actually Vero. I don't have to change it from puzzles to Vero. Crystal says, I shall take that as an achievement. Oak says, also, to be honest, mods should do a 30-second slow mode or something. Logan is behind. Nora said, B, no. Oak says, good idea. Slow, whoops. Oak says, now we know your mod tricks. Vera says, dang it. Crystal says, 30, that ain't enough. Crystal says, be eviler. I gotta scroll a bunch here. Crystal says, okay, emote only for now. Emote only shall stop for now. I'm running out of breath. Nora says, is there anyone here that could draw people from behind? And if so, can you send me an example? Just need some sort of ref. Queen Gator said 255, 7 minutes behind. If anyone's lurking, I'm just struggling to catch up to chat. I'm 7 minutes behind. This will just take a minute. Thank you for your patience. Nora said, yes, I did it. I scared Longo Tomcat. I have 50 channel points left. Crystal says, yippee. Oak said, mods abuse their power. Vera said, chat, did that name fact summon me? Oak said, only 20 minutes late. We still love you. Crystal says, mods will abuse power whenever we want. Vera says, laughing. Doc says, what sexuality do you think Dijong Wang is? Reply with fan theory /J. Vera says, why this voice? I'm still not figuring out the voice for him. We need to decide. Oak says, exclusively attracted to frauds. Magpie says, quote, gay and homophobic is what I'm going with. Queegaty says, nice? What do you say? Oh, the gambling. I thought you were saying nice to gay and homophobic. Crystal says, yippee. Vera with an emote. Oak says, I'll go with not homophobic, but not gay, but not straight. More like a mysterious thing. Crystal says, I will drop butts. No! Crystal says, you cannot stop us, Logan. No, don't drop butts. Nora says, no. Queen Katie says, og, I regret eating some chips. I think I took the wrong ones. The spicy ones. My tummy hurts. Chris with a highlighted message saying, hey, Logan, hey, Nora. I say yes to drugs. No! Oak says, 8 is butt on both sides. Queen Katie said, thank you for the very killer stream. Yes, I said it last time. Who cares? Oh, I can see the end of chat in sight. I'm almost there. Oak said, I'm not describing butts, I'm drawing them with my keyboard. Queegator said, see y'all next time if I end up joining the stream for more of the cute Batman. If not, then definitely for some badonkers. Is there a chance he might be busy? We'll hope to see you for your little Batman, your little Bat buddy. Oak said, thank you for the very sick stream. It made me smile. Crystal said, thank you for the very stripping stream. Crystal said, yes to drawing butts and yes to drawing no. Vera said, thank you for the very we love you Vero stream. I wasn't here enough. 3 hours, 4 minutes, and 6 seconds. I caught him to chat for the first time of the night. I need to breathe for a second. Let me breathe, chat, let me breathe. Crystal drawing a butt with text. Quick, oh, excuse me, I got a hiccup there. Excuse me. Gotta hold your breath when you have hiccups. There we go. Queegator said, nah, I'm just deep in hyperfixation for Criminal Minds. Oak said, we love you, Vero. Nora says, yay. Crystal says, we love you, Vero. Woo, says Doc. Vera says, I think Logan should have slow mode on all the time. I might need to. The way it's getting, Crystal says, agreed. He should learn to breathe. I should. Okay, if anyone is still lurking, let me give you the rundown on everything here. We stream Tuesdays, Wednesdays, no, I can't even speak now. Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Currently alternating between this, Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Gambit, and a Metaphor Refantasio. So that'll be tomorrow is Metaphor Refantasio, but we've added some extra Saturday streams, some bonus Saturday streams. And so this Saturday, we're going to be playing Bad End Theater. We played a little bit of it once as a sample stream because we just tried like the first 10 minutes of it, but now we'll be playing it like for realsies. So that'll be a lot of fun. So come and check that out. Okay, looks like the one with the fewest number of viewers. Oh wait, no, looks like 2 of them are no longer live anymore. Let's go. This one has the fewest number of viewers and... Oh, but this other one has a really cute... Oh, sometimes it's hard to... That one has like a cute VTuber avatar. It's like, well, that's really cute. But no, we'll go with the one that has the fewest number of viewers. It's someone playing Omori. So that's always fun. It looks like someone's in Sweetheart's Castle. So let me go ahead and have this typed in, but I gotta read a few more comments here because I'm sure people have been posting more things. Oak says, yeah, like 30-second slow mode is a good idea, to be honest. Same with the breathe redeem. Crystal says, Bad End Theater. Oak said, thank you for the stream. It helped with my sick. I'm glad. Crystal said, Bad End Theater, let's go. Queegator says, Lil Bajonkers. Crystal says, I owe more. Oak says, autocorrect almost made me say, yeah, don't say that. So here, we'll initiate the raid. There we go. Here is our, oops, I typed that wrong. Raid message. There we are, raid message. So I can then copy that to my clipboard. And if anyone's lurking, I'm sure somebody else has already posted it. But here is a link tree that includes a Discord invite link, TikTok for as long as we have it in the United States, Twitter, YouTube, all of that good stuff there. Nora says, I so sleepy. Magpie says, good night, Logan. Crystal says, yippee. Oak said, good night, everyone. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I was really worried when I saw how few people were like streaming this game. And I thought that maybe nobody would watch this, so I appreciate it. I'm sorry that I'm taking so long to make any progress, but that's okay. It just means we'll have a lot of fun playing Edgeworth for a long, long time. Let's see. Crystal said night-night. Doc says goodnight. Crystal said glad to catch a stream. Nora said thank you all for the stream. Love y'all. Yes, Crystal, sorry that your school schedule might make it tough to see you. We will be grateful for as much as you are able to be here. Once again, I love and appreciate you all. I thank you for your patience with my voice all of last week. It's still not 100%. If it starts to go back and get any worse, I may have to cancel some streams to let it recover, but it feels like it's doing pretty good. It feels like it's about 95%. I hope that's good for you guys right now. Let's see. Yeah, Nora said, thank you for the stream. Love y'all. Krista said, take care, people. Yes, everybody, have a wonderful day. We'll see you tomorrow for some Metaphor Refantasio. Feels like forever since we played that game. And then back, and then Saturday Bad End, and then Sunday back for this. Enjoy the raid. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye. And for those watching the VOD or still over on YouTube, good night as well.